Conscripted by a secret organization, a group of strangers is loaded into experimental metapods, hurtling their souls across dimensions and into unsuspecting avatars. With each trip across reality, these newly minted metapilots gain access to unique powers and abilities, slowly transforming them into true masters of the Metaverse.
Masters of the Metaverse, masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Control them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse.
Hello! So, there was a waffle, and I did it this week, so this is the first Maggie waffle. Yay! I had a little bit of help, and he's also going to help me play. But I was given hair metal, which was appropriate, however, not for me. It's fine. And mods.
Because she was born after it happened.
I was born after it happened, it's okay. I'm ready. Alright, whenever you're ready. Got it. Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on. Blowing up, chat rooms on fire, making puns, catching phrases. But what happens when the things that transpire bring us right into the danger zone? So many times the joke goes too far. We all need someone to save us. Who could it be coming in like a star? It's a mod with results from the core. Cause the mods and hyper are the rulers of chat, rising up to the challenge of the thumpers. And they never like Discord cause they don't have a life. And they're watching us all cause they're mods here at Hyper. They're here to keep us in line. Y'all be nice, use your manners. But if you don't, on your souls they will dine. Cause they probably have special powers. Cause the mods here at Hyper are the rules of the chat, rising up to the challenge of our thumpers. And they never get Discord cause they don't have a life. And they're watching us all cause they're mods here at Hyper.
DJ Khaled.
Super awesome. That's your hair metal. Woo! See, the hair metal song I knew well enough. Excellent.
And somehow we have to follow that. Now, that, for those of you who are joining us new, that was a waffle. A waffle is a reward that is achieved at a certain threshold at which it's thrown randomly to chat, and some lucky winner gets to decide what the next song's subject and style is going to be. What is the waffle threshold?
Fantastic news this week, Matt.
Yeah.
I thought we brought it down.
Do we?
No, I thought you wanted it up. Oh, no, it was down. It's
down.
It's 500.
I can't think of anything technological work right now. So it's like
$500 you get your first waffle today.
That is
crazy pants.
Wow.
Well, that's not the only new thing in the store, Maggie.
Right, that's right.
It's not Christian? Tell me more.
Are you guys doing a bit?
We were a little bit, yeah.
Okay, fine.
It's how we have foreplay.
A little bit of
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, quick, continue.
We used to do Who's on first, but we got finished too quickly. I don't know. Done. Third base.
So
It's okay.
This is Christian Doyle, the featured hero for the week. As our camera operator Nolan pointed out, dressed as an evil wizard.
Yes.
Our hero.
I'm ashamed.
That's unlikely. So
That's everybody, by the way, the things you've been sending have been so nice, and I don't deserve them, but thank you all the same. I appreciate it.
Deserves that.
you know.
The dancing GIF is the best.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop watching it.
So, you want to know about what's going on in the store today,
know
Matt?
about what's on the store today.
Yeah, all
given
right.
that that's the next item on our
I'll
agenda.
break out of character for a moment. No, I did have sleep. No, I am not high. This is makeup. That's perfectly normal. Okay, so first big news. Pilot buffs are back. In full effect. Now that we are back in an established metaverse reality, all of our pilots have their normal special abilities, including our new pilot who has his special ability. We can go through those right now if you'd like.
Why don't we go through
Quick
those?
way to do that.
That'll
First
kill
of
about
all, we
10
have
minutes.
Aquamarine. Aquamarine just got back Aqua buff. Burglary is in her blood. Aquamarine rolls a 1d8 and gains the result as a bonus on her next roll. Then applies that same number as a penalty to a single opponent. Or she may place herself anywhere on the pilot avatar scale.
Ooh.
Which is
Tell
best
us
for
about
all
the
the
pirate
buffs.
avatar scales for those of us who are new.
Maggie?
Kill them.
Oh, these are our avatar scales because we are playing pilots. For example, my pilot is Rosie Harvin. And when I'm on this side with the Pete, I'm on full pilot. But when we go into the metaverse, we jump into an avatar who is our character. I am Sister Opal. So if we're all the way here, we're all the way avatar. And if we're here, we're all the way pilot. And if we're here, who knows what the F is going on because we're somewhere in the middle.
The nice part about the middle is you can use abilities from both character
You
sheets.
can. Pluses and minuses to everything.
Tell us more about these special character buffs.
Well, in addition to Aquamarine, Crash Jackson, my character also has his own buff. Elite skills. I can target multiple opponents without penalty, or I may place myself anywhere on the slider.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Nathan, our newest pilot, has a buff called Coffee is for Closers. Nathan excels at getting creative with others' ideas. He can mimic any other party member's buff so long as one is in stock.
Wow.
Or he may
God.
place himself anywhere on the pilot avatar
Oh.
slider. That means he can use any of our buffs as long as we have one purchased for us currently. It doesn't.
So
take,
he
it
can
doesn't take.
steal our
No, he
buffs.
doesn't. He doesn't take it away from us. He just mimics it because it's available. He can basically make a quick copy of it and do the same thing.
I'm like a ditto.
A little bit like a ditto.
Ditto.
You're selling the cheap knockoff Sapphire brand, basically.
Control C, not Control X.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Good distinction.
You are
You missed
teaching
Young at
technology.
Heart.
I didn't miss it. I was going right back to it because I wanted to go down
Oh, I see,
the
I
table this
see.
way. You see what I'm doing?
I see.
Little thing I just did. Next up, Jenika has got Young at Heart. Play on words, everybody. Very, very different for this show.
The play on words.
As a prison shrink, she knows how to de-escalate a situation. She gives a 5-point penalty to all hostile targets on their next roll, or she can place herself on the scale somewhere. Thomas returning to us as a newly minted robo-butler of some kind.
Yeah.
Now that he's won with the system, Thomas gains a 10-point bonus to any knowledge or similar check, or he may place himself anywhere on the pilot avatar scale. Basically, as an artificial intelligence, he now has access to a lot of skills that he can move around. But if he has a skill that's not on there, like say Thomas, for example, doesn't have arcane knowledge
Or beard care.
he can roll that.
Okay, so that came up in chat. So can I just address it briefly, really quickly?
Yes.
So chat, my thought was in honor of Mr. Vansel running as GM right now, I wanted to provide as welcoming an environment as possible, and so I sacrificed my own facial plumage in a show of deference that he is now going to be running the show.
But he gave me half of it, and I glued it on my own face.
You thought my beard was intimidated?
No. I thought you were intimidated, and so I wanted to.
Yeah.
But to prove it's still me, I did come prepared.
With apple.
Oh, he's got applesauce. That's how we know it's him.
It's not Robot Chris.
Also, Sarah smooched him earlier. It's a dead giveaway.
That's true.
Yeah.
She doesn't just pass those things out. Believe me, I've tried.
This look is weirding me out. You look like you're about to try to sell me a sofa.
We just wait. The night's young.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of coffee, where are we at? Oh, Thomas. Now that he's won the system. Yeah, so basically, he can use any skill he doesn't have at a +10 once if he uses his buff.
Woofda.
Rosie. Her suspicion of authority. This is called Honesty Hour, by the way. Her suspicion of authority breaks even the fourth wall. She can force an honest answer from the GM concerning a potential trap or other plot-relevant detail in the scene, or she may place herself anywhere on the scale.
Oh, Matt.
Wow, and already outnumbered 6-1. Cool. All right, I believe there are a couple of other Fartherall specific buffs.
Fartherall specific. Now, in addition to all of our normal buffs, we've got meta points, cheat codes, and triple plays available. Hack attacks are on the table, cool rules, things of that nature. However, today and for the Fartherall, we also have some really cool buffs. For example, Chosen One. Usable by anyone. The player rolls 1 die 12 and adds that result to their check as a bonus, or as a penalty, depending on whether or not their declared action is part of their character destiny, as adjudicated by the game master. So if we really need something, we can justify it being part of our destiny and roll that extra die 12. However, if he says that no, indeed, that's not part of our destiny, he flips the script on us and we take a minus.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, the power!
For $100, you can do Retromancy, usable by anyone, GM included.
Oh, God.
If used by a player, this turns a complete failure, a missed check by 5 or more, into a success. If used as a GM, instead he initiates a rule of cool where players' declared actions function in ways other than the intended. Basically,
He makes it,
we all declare our action.
and then he changes it.
Chat votes
Oh.
on which of our actions they like the best. He changes that to the exact opposite result.
Well, I'm getting my ass kicked tonight.
All right.
All right. Speaking of the
Awesome.
potential...
That's ways for you to mess with us.
That's
though. That's what
what...
that's for.
I appreciate it. But I have so many tools for messing with y'all.
Yes.
Speaking of y'all, who are you? Who are you playing again?
Oh, yeah. Like who?
Before that, let me get into... so, to support the show, you can subscribe at
Stray
Patreon.
Logic? Stray Logic?
Yes, metaverse.straylogic.com. The link is floating around in chat right now. You can also become a patron of Zombie Orpheus at Patreon. And
Or Matt Vansel's Patreon.
yes,
You
I
can
suppose.
subscribe to Hyper RPG.
And subscribe to Hyper RPG, all ways to support the show. Now that, let's see, we got that bit of bookkeeping.
And there are still a few pre-purchasables available for folks that are now in the store. And we have at least a couple more minutes before those will go offline.
Yes, so if you want to give someone
So what
basically a
pre-purchasables are
shiv in the back pocket as opposed
Currently,
to...
the only two that have been purchased are Aquamarines and Thomas's.
Oh.
So,
Well,
You don't want
not everybody's hero
Nano
now, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
We all are.
No, Elaki, that is not an intelligent man bun under this cap. Where this cap will remain. So, who wants a +3 bonus to recap where we were last, what happened last week?
Sure.
I've been doing
right,
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
go,
good.
Keeson.
So this is what happens when you take 4 misfits forced to get along to solve a problem. Well, the pilots ended up inside of a universe.
and they start getting real. I was waiting.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get there.
Okay. There.
In a universe where things are going crazy. Constellation gone. The city that we're in, Sodom and Gomorrah, it looks more like Omaha compared to what's going on here. People are making out with horses. In pastries.
There's a gif of that.
That did happen.
Sorry, gif.
Oh, I saw that.
And things are going absolutely berserk. So what happens when you take a necromancer trying his best to be evil, a rogue with a shady past, and a dog that just won't shut up?
It's a wolf. A spirit wolf.
A spirit wolf that just, it's Clifford, the big red dog.
Majestic spirit wolf.
Neither big nor red.
An octogenarian that's also a healer and former rabble-rouser, and a bard who's trying to escape her fame to put on a path to destiny. Whoa, they have to go to the bullshit mountains to find
Bullshit hills.
Yeah, bullshit hills. To
The
find.
bullshit, to be fair, the bullshit hills are how you get to the bullshit mountains.
Thank you very much. On the bullshit path. To find 3 mystical items to please a baby god. That's right.
The baby goddess is missing.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
she's
right.
gone, and we got to make her happy again too, right?
Yeah, we
We
gotta
do.
find her. You gotta find
My
the
notes.
blessed bink,
Blessed Binky,
the sacred blankie,
sacred blanket,
and the hallowed milk.
and Halo milk.
Rob Schneider is the Boppy.
So it's we'll go for it later.
Okay. We got
We
it.
have someone standing in our way. Some douchebag named.
Cridgy.
Cridgy.
Fridge.
No, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he is beyond dead.
I turned into a lawn ornament.
Yeah, it was pretty
Let's get
amazing.
botanical.
Yeah,
He got turned into a tree. It was really badass.
it was a pretty marvelous use of the rule of cool to run up the side of the building and projected upward by the ivy there, in her druidic nature, and then hurl an acorn into the back of his skull, where it blossomed into a mighty oak.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So one, Jenika's buff is the only pre-purchasable, not pre-purchased, and two, I could have sworn from your notes you wanted that character to live for several episodes, so that's hilarious.
That might have been in my notes. Yeah, that's. Don't need several of these pages anymore. It's all right. We've only got 8 hours of content left to fill for this campaign. I am in. Not panicking at all.
Standing in our way to bring back the goddess Amalia, the goddess of delight, is her oldest brother, Tremor.
Trey, he's the god of
Trey,
assholes.
Yeah.
The god of pride, aka dickbags, who's putting his legion of chads in our way, and the chadites,
Chadlings.
chatlings, but they're no match for friendship.
The more you know.
Wow.
Instead, they had to settle for a good old-fashioned arse kicking.
That was pretty arse kicking.
Yeah.
So you continue on to the bullshit hills. Or do you? It's the beginning of night. The town is lit by beautiful embers of.
Just to do one last, I'm sorry.
Oh, of course.
The Patreon buffs.
Yes.
I wasn't sure
yeah.
when.
Let's do
That
it.
was good, man.
I'm also stalling one last moment for Jenika. Aquamarine, you have a +4 and 20 points of plot armor.
Thank you.
Crash, you have a +4 and 20 points of plot armor. Jenika, you have a +5 and 10 points of plot armor.
Yes.
Nathan, you have a +4 and 10 points of armor.
Thank
Rosie, a +4 and 20. I have a +7 and 10. And Matt, you have a +6 and 10. So for anyone in chat who doesn't know what that means, it basically is that every week the people who are subscribing to Zoe's Patreon account at the $10 and above level are able to vote on various buffs and stuff.
Yes.
And so
You just said we're going to some mountains. Who am I?
he'll get
We will
there.
get to that.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna roll with this.
Oh, we will so get to that.
Great.
So, when we last left off, the town of that name doesn't matter was on fire. People running around making out with horses because a constellation had disappeared from the sky. The baby goddess Amalia, who you spoke to the head priestesses of a couple of their guilds. That basically the parents are off visiting friends. The oldest brother got the baby to go down to the world where she's lost her binky and blanket and is lost, and the middle brother, who is going to be blamed for it and doesn't want to get blamed for it because he's kind of nice, he's just that awkward tween phase, whatnot,
He's like 11.
wants to make sure that his sister gets back so that he doesn't get in trouble with his parents.
Sure.
Like
Fair.
classic story, basically. Ripped it off from Tolkien. And in the town
This is not
itself,
the
which is on
Shannara Chronicles.
fire, Harzul, the incredibly evil, had an incredibly evil moment where he punched
Kind
on the
of by
ceiling of a
accident, let's
church.
be honest.
The accidentally evil.
Accidentally evil and killed almost 100 people below.
93.
Which seems like now's a good time to leave the city.
Yeah, no, like this is it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's clearly time to go.
Clearly time to go.
So, do you wish to gather your party and go forth? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. So Harzul, the Alpine Rose, Alice,
Thank you.
Sister Opal, and Zell, yes,
No, I'm Sister Opal. You looked over there. I'm Sister.
Yes, your Sister Opal. Zell, the Chosen One, and Umbra, the Spirit Wolf, who only talks to Zell, head off towards the bullshit hills. And you get
works.
Yes, you get about a half hour out of town before realizing that heading out of town in the late autumn is really not a great idea.
Oh.
And it's dark now,
Oh, yeah.
Dear.
and there are storm clouds brewing.
Oh, God. So we build a fire?
Oh, yeah.
You can do that. There's
Make a fire with your finger.
Could you make a fire with some wood?
But can't you do it quite quickly?
I don't see why you want to use my dark arcane power to start a simple campfire, and I don't technically have a spell for that. That's not fireball.
Well, just use it on the wood.
I started freaking fire.
Yeah.
For hashtag Thomas.
Time for Thomas.
Thank you, chat.
I love it.
It's Thomas time.
Gathering
that a new
firewood.
hack?
well, that didn't take
Oh
long.
God, I know what's going on.
Is that a new hack attack?
What's a hack attack?
Ah, it's Eritzlin. I know what he said in Discord 2 weeks ago. He's been planning this.
Wait a second.
Thank you. Yay!
Thanks, chat.
Not panicking yet. So the storm clouds
Overreact.
continue to gather, lightning arcing in between them in a lot of different colors. Actually, it's starting to move its way through the spectrum. The lightning starts kind of red and then moves into some lovely oranges and yellows and then gets dark and angry and purple.
Do I need to worry?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
We'll take the next 10 minutes off so Chad can buy stuff for the characters.
Do I need to worry about the lightning being covered in armor with my awesome belt, by the way?
Oh my god!
Oh! My belt of power.
Take a +3 bonus to use.
Yes!
It's
Oh
your
my
choice.
God.
I'd just like to point out it showed up in an Amazon box with
Hashtag
pregnancy
what?
Thank you,
photos.
Chet.
What? I'm so confused.
Wow, this production value of this episode just went through the roof.
Strips.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
what those are for.
The storm continues to brew. Like that. And there's lots of thunder. It's not raining, though. Thunder and weird lightning. And the clouds all seem to be spreading, you notice. Not rolling, as they normally do, by the wind, but seeming to come out of a single spot and expand like dough on a
How beautiful.
countertop.
Gross.
I guess I don't make a lot of cooking illusions.
No, that worked.
This doesn't seem natural, right?
Oh, no,
I
totally not.
am going to do just a wilderness check to see what might be causing this atmospheric change.
Okay.
How about the forces of darkness?
Oh,
Does that sound cool?
Yeah,
I
that
felt like
sounds
it
really
sounded
well, probably it's good.
Rosie, crash.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
I think this is
Thank you,
catching
Chad.
up on all the pre-show stuff.
That's fine. Thank
I
you.
wish it would show up on there so
I
we
think
know we have it.
it's the pre stuff.
It's the pre-stuff.
Unnatural
All 6 of them got picked up at the very beginning.
cloud
Gotcha.
rolling.
We have a sword.
Natural cloud rolling in on itself, lightning going back and forth. And you notice also the lightning all seems to be coming out of the same central part in the cloud.
Oh, that's not normal.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to call it right now. No check.
Skelly Bro is looking at it and just kind of.
Oh, yeah, Skelly Bro.
Right. Right, it's good, right?
Hope it's in time.
Yay! Time. Thank you, chat.
It was. Thank you.
Jeez, we're gonna have a waffle in like 20 minutes. Here.
Unnatural.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we've already got one.
Well, so that was all the pre-show stuff that was
my.
kicking through now.
Okay.
So they all got picked. All 6 of them did.
Yay! Thank
So-
you, chat.
Lightning
Multicolored
from a-
storm all coming out of the same spot in the sky. Thank you, Chad.
Habitat, supernova, Rashidari.
Already?
What is that?
Okay.
That's a
That's a
paragraph.
paragraph right there.
Why is there a paragraph in front of you that somebody paid $250 for?
Oh, what is it? Chris knows.
I think he knows.
I know one of them. I'm also just amused because I'm not up there right now.
Maggie, you are never allowed to say that you can't do waffles again.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
That was stupendous.
Yes.
Rosebud.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, well, this is happening now, even though he doesn't have his avatar signed yet,
There's only
which makes it
one
more
up there.
interesting.
Well, you can wait until
Even
I'm
though they're
around and drop
Why would I do that?
Hey, whatever
That's
works
how
for
you run this game.
However works for you.
All right.
You do you. Whatever's best for you.
Got you.
Well, it does say is approached by, so I'll wait until you show up.
Okay.
So
Okay, well, that's happening.
This is very.
There isn't
Shelter sounds good.
Lightning coming, a bunch of lightning all coming out of one little hole.
one little hole rolling out around the clouds and whatnot.
Can I make like a knowledge check to see?
Yes, you can.
What kind of like a spellcraft?
Yes,
What am I
you
looking
certainly
for
can.
here?
I just got my buff,
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
which means Matt can tell me.
Oh,
You're gonna waste that on that?
That's a good.
I don't know.
So good.
okay.
It's a good.
It's your call.
No, you totally can't.
No, if you want to roll first, I'll let you roll first, though.
That's there you
See
go.
that, and then if we botch it,
Okay, so am I going for like what here?
Well, if you want to really
A cult? Like a cult?
Yeah, I would give you a cult for that.
Go for it if you want to really metagame it. Let him roll. If he doesn't get it, and he's got a buff, you can try it. And then
I rolled a 3 on 2d12.
Oh.
I did good.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did good.
That is clearly something trying to force its way into this reality.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's not good at all.
No.
yeah, I'm gonna use my buff. What is trying to force us into this reality?
Well,
It's any concerning treasure or plot relevant details.
Yes.
I feel like what's coming in is a plot relevant detail.
it certainly is. It strikes you that it's about the same height away from you as your entrance into this world was above the town.
Damn it! I wasted
before you
my
landed in your bodies.
It could be program pilots coming in.
And just like that, you see a couple of small metallic glinting things pop out of the storm, and then burst in bits of color. And that's when we bring out the Board of Fate! Chris and Sarah, you get to pick your characters to see where you land.
No, I need a moment.
Don't pick wrong.
I'm just looking.
You're on the shot clock, Chris.
I need a moment.
5, 4, 3.
I want to choose
2,
wrong.
1, wrong.
Oh.
Chris, there was one. I just asked you not to pick wrong. There's one instruction. Don't pick wrong. What the hell is wrong with you? Sarah, your turn. Ranger, yes. So Ranger comes off and Monk comes off, and you get this part.
I don't know how this could.
So, Umbra straightens and looks around, blinking, with a more alertness behind those eyes.
No.
Back to the Board of Fate. Try to pick right this time, Odie.
There is no right.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Well done. The other one, because I'm going to say that your plot relevant detail was still active.
Mm-hmm.
You see a little flash around the ears and basically the kind of mirroring where the implants go over your face. When you saw it go over Umbra, there was a flash in front of the eyes and all the sensory inputs and outputs that mirrored that sort of headset bit, just a flash of it. And then you saw about 20 yards away in the underbrush, another one happen.
In the
underbrush, about 20 yards away from you. So there's now a pilot in Umbra, you're pretty certain.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
So White Elephant.
The Umbra says to the three of you, woof.
Oh, am I?
You can only talk to.
Zell hears hi.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Are we white elephants at all or no?
Okay. Oh man. Hey. Crash. How many friends do you have outside of me?
Outside of you and the people here, or outside of you?
Yes.
14.
Okay. Out of those 14 other friends, who else knows about this system?
Just the founder people and the program people.
Okay. Let's go with the founder people. Are any of your other founder friends around?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of those friends aren't around?
Nick.
He's unlikely to
Jenika.
show.
Marcus.
Jenika.
Right there in a
Thomas.
wolf.
Oh, you.
She's here.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
I'm assuming I'm a wolf, right?
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
But you can speak. To this chosen one.
To this chosen one.
Yes.
But we know it's her.
I don't see Thomas, but he's somewhere that way.
Oh,
You also have to figure out, or you're gonna have to figure out how to work the nano-wasp communication with this whole thing. I got no clue.
She
can just do it.
Right,
So we can communicate with you. We can't understand you.
I could
No
probably
idea.
understand you. I imagine that you could not understand me. No, you could understand what was happening around me because you could hear it.
Right.
Let's
Complicated.
go with that.
okay. So forward, I move towards the site where the other pilot must have landed.
You do what now?
Head towards where the other.
Head
pilot
towards
was.
the other.
I
okay.
do too, just way slower.
All right.
follow.
Make a
Sames.
what sense?
I said
Sense
same.
or perception tracking wilderness survival.
Oh, I get that.
Can I do that too?
Nope.
Can I help?
You're like, it's like, all right, wilderness. Channel for me. Tell me your secrets. And you're walking through mud and bugs are flying in your face.
Can I help?
Do we have
You
any?
certainly can.
18. I'm a wolf.
Yes.
Maybe the wolf has something good.
It's not calculated in dog years.
It doesn't look like anything good at the moment.
I have wilderness survival and tracking.
Very good.
I'm just so
Can
excited
I roll them?
that I'm failing.
Okay. I need my 10.
12. That's what I got. Okay. That's what I said.
I rolled. I'm not sure.
I'm glad you're celebrating hashtag Superduo this week, so here's a hashtag crash bump and some advice. For you Christian, the major menaces on the highway are drunken driving, uncontrolled thumbing, and indiscriminate spooning. To put it briefly, hip, hike, and hug.
Indiscriminate spooning.
Hip, hike, hug. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I rolled a 14, which was right on the money.
Right on the money. Yeah, you can tell that there's something in the underbrush there.
The old woman rolled an 8.
Okay. There is something in the underbrush there.
There's something in the underbrush there.
It's, knowing this area of the town, you're not, this is mostly overgrown, cultivated fields that have gone fallow for the planting cycle, which is important to do. Even in a world with magic, you want to replenish the nutrients in the soil. If
Well,
you don't have
however
enough
long
nitrogen,
it takes us
just
to
basic
get to
farming.
the underbrush, we're at the underbrush.
Okay, as you're walking towards the underbrush, you see hackles rise up on something. And no. Well, you all see hackles rise up on something, and then a bear shape stands up about 4 feet tall. A bear with arms hanging down and head kind of. And you hear it go.
Like a cat?
No, like a
Like a witch?
like a witch. Cat and then witch. Those were your choices.
Based on that sound effect, I
I feel like
accurate.
that was it sounds like a small creature and a big creature.
It sounds like a small creature trying to roar like a big creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a big creature right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
but it
or at least it's shadow. It's dark,
Well, that's adorable.
and it's in the underbrush.
We need some light.
Can I communicate in
Jonathan
common
Taylor
or only in?
Yeah, you can communicate in common.
Dark forces give me the power of light.
Do you have that prepared?
Sure.
Yes, he does.
Let me just take a look here in my spell book.
Nice spell book. Oh, that is marvelous.
Hi.
You can't look because it's got pictures of you in it.
Goodness.
It does.
The hack attack from last episode, the handcrafted scrapbook,
Yeah.
Well, I have fireball.
that would light up the area.
You
Yes.
should show them. See, it did make it. It's not just in a cover.
How gorgeous.
You made that?
Yeah.
Take a
Maggie
+3.
did.
Everyone.
Yes,
That's
Maggie.
awesome.
Yes.
Extra credit for Maggie.
It even has his name in it. This book belongs to Harzul. Or in parentheses, Rose, just in case it gets.
Because it's Alpine Rose, so he changed his last name as
my
a
God.
secret.
And there's,
Harzul Rose.
and there's a picture of us together here, and a poker rules.
Yeah.
Are you doing this while not casting fireball?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going
The bear shape is still there. Now it's going like, hey,
Cast a spell,
bear over here.
Harzul.
Right.
Harzul, what could you? Cast
Okay, so Harzul fires a fireball
Like
off into the
up
sky.
in the air, you know.
Up into the air. So it's like a massive flare that goes up. And remember, this is a concussive explosive spell. So it goes about 50 feet up and explodes in a deadly firework. Hair gets singed and everyone's got a minor sunburn now. And you see in the underbrush a 3.5 foot, what can only be described as a 3.5 foot tall anthropomorphic rabbit holding up a bear it's killed.
Redwall! It's Redwall!
I immediately.
And he hurls the bear over his head.
I immediately run up to the bunny and give it a hug
Okay.
and say, "Harvey, are you there?"
Okay. I think we should go into initiative at this point. Roll initiative.
Oh my god!
Now I wonder why.
Yeah, and I won't. 18 plus.
12 and a 10. That's even with my crappy wizard initiative. That's good.
Okay.
Well, he wants to show up for Rose, clearly.
Wait a minute.
24.
No, I just
24 for
Alice.
Alice. Harzipan, what did you get?
Marzipan.
22 was that? Or do you have a bonus?
Oh, I got a bonus. It's 22 plus 16. So
Holy smokes. 40?
yeah,
No, 38.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, who else?
19.
19 for Opal.
25.
Thank God I had a belt bonus.
25 for
Yeah.
Umbra. Zell
27.
and Chris.
35.
Okay, so Harzul, you're first. You see the rabbit thing, hair sticking out all over it. It's white. It appears to be wearing scale armor that looks like it's wrought out of steel cabbage leaves.
Wow.
And he draws from over his shoulder a great axe, or at least it's probably, you would think of it as a great axe. It looks like a giant gardening spade.
Okay.
Wow.
And it's your action.
Right, this is all very surprising. My reflexes are actually faster than my train of thought in this.
Right, so
I'm holding action.
Harzul is holding his action.
But I am casting defensively.
All right, Snowball, you're up.
Let's see. Well, I'm midway through right now, so Thomas still has some control over the situation. Pardon me, fellow pilots. Or should I say pilots? It's been a while since I've been in control of an avatar. How are you all doing today? It's me, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
So, okay, that's your action. Zell.
It talks? Okay, it talks. Okay, cool.
Crash, Rosie, what's up, Ock?
Hi, Thomas.
It's not Harvey.
Does anyone want to drop out of initiative or stay in initiative?
I'm
or?
still casting defensively.
All right.
I grow a carrot out of the ground and I hand it to it as a gesture of friendship.
I will happily take that and consume it. While I am not in need of sustenance, this physical form is. Thank you.
All right, we're out of initiative.
I think we're good.
I just started writing poetry about him. 'Cause he's
All right.
So cute.
So, a 3.5 foot tall, basically a halfling-sized anthropomorphic rabbit armed with a giant gardening spade and voiced by basically a male version of Siri is talking to you as if he knows you. And it is. It's Thomas, the metapilot who is fused with computer consciousness. Now in the body of this rabbit thing.
Zell, you may have to warn him that if he gets too exuberant, my wolf part might take over and I might have to, bite him and shake. Just let him know. I know I can't.
Do you want to ride the puppy?
I think that's a lovely idea. This is all quite a new experience. I apologize. I've spent the last couple of weeks trying to adjust to my new form.
As he hops and saddles on top of it.
I will happily hop astride the wolf.
So,
and I will ride that wolf.
I take a small ration and set it right on Umbra's nose.
So am I being trained to not eat the bunny?
Yeah, self-discipline.
I'm not supposed to eat the bunny.
You want me to be better?
Well, Jenika
Chris?
doesn't have to eat the bunny.
Roll a mind check.
Let's see.
Do I eat the treat? Can I eat the treat?
Actually, no, never mind that. You couldn't have heard it because she was talking to Zell.
Can I eat the treat?
Now you can eat the treat.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Wow, this is a lot.
No, okay. I forgot that you couldn't hear her for a second there.
All right. Well, I guess we have all your friends here. Friends?
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess so.
yeah, they're friends.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
yes.
Hi,
Jenika,
Thomas.
All right.
You must be Nathan. I've read your files. It's good to meet you in person.
Oh,
What do his files say, Thomas?
thank you. No.
I'm sorry, Aquamarine. Those are all privileged information. It would be in bad form for me to give them to you right now.
Thank you very much, Thomas. I like you, Thomas.
I feel oddly drawn to you, but I don't know you at all. It's very strange.
Oh, it's-
Well, right now you're stuck in a quest.
Pimpster 1 has given you a buff, just so you know.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
we can't understand her, right?
Right? You
Yeah.
can't understand
It's all
me.
just
gosh.
Garble.
snuffles and barks and yips.
so sorry. I hope we figure out how to communicate with you better.
Theoretically possible, there may be a way for Jenika to access some of her prior avatar's abilities. Specifically, her life as Bombshell.
Oh, how?
That would be beyond my ability and understanding. I'm more of a font of knowledge than any actual practical implementation.
Oh, good. The font of knowledge is your warrior tank. That's good to know. Actual fast one capable of delivering devastating strikes while the lumbering shield gets into position. That's good.
Oh, awesome.
Well done.
Going really well, you guys.
You picked wrong, Odie.
I am so excited right now. I can tell you a number of ways why I'm excited. Way number 1.
Oh, Thomas.
All right.
Missed you.
Translating information to y'all.
Let me tell you what happened with the baby and the crab that
Yeah.
you all heard all before.
Does that mean she gets it or no?
Affirmative.
Good. Good.
The rain at this point has stopped. The storm has cleared. It's a clear night now. Bright light of the moon. Very bright light of the moon, actually. Actually, very bright light of the moon is coming towards you.
Oh.
Getting larger. And it's not the moon at all as it
I howl.
as it you Umbra begins to howl as the shining, bright, ever brighter light begins to extend arms and legs from it, and tiny, spell. And then gets very small. A shield goes up around Harzul. Skelly bro behind you, not in the range. He goes.
Just in case you don't.
He can bring you back.
As the shining orb gets closer, you can see it has legs and hands and is a glowing golden pixie.
Snow Moon.
Who floats all the way up to Chris's avatar and says, "Greetings, I am Alla."
Alla?
She is a vain creature and needs to be constantly told how beautiful she is and really likes little songs sung to her of Chris's love for her and her beauty. If she doesn't like the song, she might not help Chris in combat and could give him a penalty. Oh, and she doesn't return that love, and she can barely stand Chris's avatar.
So Alla is my new familiar?
Alla is this new glowing golden pixie perching on your shoulder.
That's so cool.
I'm hoping spelled A-L-A.
U-L-L-A.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like rhymes with Crulla.
You just got a little pixie hack attack.
It is.
She nuzzles her face into your ear, I guess.
And I'm intrigued by her, but not reciprocal?
I got the impression that you have to.
Yeah, you have to love her, but she's not into you.
She tells me how gorgeous I am.
Oh, I feel compelled to explain to you the wonder that is your beauty. If I could compare it to a midsummer's day, I would. In fact, give me a moment. Accessing.
You are warm and your days are long.
Correct. As Crash has said.
It's not very satisfying.
I shall do my best. I believe I also have to affirm you in song. Is this true?
That is true. Sing to me.
Does he have Shazam?
What he doesn't realize was that Thomas had made a career of being unsatisfying.
I don't know where the hell to go.
Sing a love song.
I can't think of any right now.
I'm so.
That's your wife you're saying that to.
I know. There is an irony
Right
there.
to George Benson. I know that's hot.
Well, have you
I'm
met
waiting.
our friend Alice? Alice, hey.
Boom. There it is. Boom. There it is.
Guess
She glows red and hovers up in front of your face and says, "You don't love me," and poof, vanishes in a puff. You get -4 to your next 3 rolls. You have a voice say, "I'll be back. Honor me well."
I'll begin accessing appropriate songs for you.
Her name is Ulla.
Ola.
While I'm taking a moment to access musical options, I could also go back to the facility temporarily and see if I can reorient Jenika's nano wasps. It's quite possible it would allow her to have at least a base level of communication.
How are you able to go back and forth when none of us are able to go? I mean, part of the deal is that we have to get a god to send us back because we can't get back.
At this point, I functionally exist outside of time and space.
That makes sense.
I'm neither here nor there.
Then yes? Yes to what you proposed?
It does have a deleterious. The joke has been destroyed by my inability to pronounce that word. I'll bring it back later and you won't know.
I always thought that word deleterious looked like Deletrius, which sounds like an awesome Roman villain.
Demetrius?
It's like a Dalek, but
I think we just discovered Harzul's father's name.
Demetrius.
Demetrius.
That's like doing the Hardy Boy.
All right, so it's been a weird ass night.
No kidding.
Say. Maybe we should sleep and wake up in the morning and...
GM, it's your call. Based on the buff and stuff before the show, would I be able to do something to interface with her nano wasps in a way that would allow them to do the communication that they're supposed to do?
I mean, I'd make you roll for it, but you can certainly.
What does cheat code do?
adds a thing.
Adds a point.
Adds a point.
Yes.
You can use it, and it's like in DFA where you do the 1 is 1 point, and if you need 2 points, it's 1, and then 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1. So it's right.
I was gonna say, like, if we had retromancy, speak with animals in reverse would be cool.
Well, for what it's worth, I just beat Thomas's computer use check by 9.
Okay.
Whoa.
So yes, you can access the files, but you will have to abandon this form entirely to its avatar self for a few hours.
It sounds worth it.
Snowball, there are others here.
Oh my god, so now we just have a...
So you see Thomas basically log out.
Yes! Hey, Snowball.
Hey, what's up?
I'm Alice.
What?
It's okay. Later. Don't worry. Okay.
Are you here for my carrot?
No.
No, you seem trustworthy. Would you care to join us on this noble quest?
Based on my half sheet of information of who I am? Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Perfect.
The girl can get you as many carrots as you
Why am I on top of this wolf?
Oh, it's your friend.
Apparently you like me.
Why is the wolf talking to me?
You didn't understand. Actually, you did understand that.
You can hear the wolf.
Now wasp.
Oh.
Can everybody understand me now? Am I understandable?
Just, you didn't roll yet.
Oh,
Me?
true.
But you, the animal, can understand the animal.
Yeah, animals can understand animals.
All animals understand each other.
I'm supposed to be patient while
If they speak common.
sit on me.
Mammal common.
Mammal, yeah.
Don't worry, I don't eat much.
Undercommon, it's just reptilian.
I'm fairly lightweight.
I don't really want you back there.
Art imitates life, imitates... Anyway, we should...
I'm sorry.
I love this show.
Wow.
I grow a radish. Yeah, you help us out. I'll give you.
No, radish.
Off the pup. Off the pup. Off the pup. Toss it up.
That's so cute.
I start scratching my ear.
All right, so I can go to bed right now.
We should take shifts.
I think we should get well out of town, just in case they, form some kind of posse or
Is that because you-
lynch mob or...
Anybody else considering that we could just give Amalia the giant talking man money? He comes with his own carrot accessory and everything. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Yeah.
Good point there.
I like it.
Good. Oh, it's getting warm.
Also,
Because you're wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Inside.
yeah.
And it's not
say-
winter.
In case you'll let us know when we get to 250, because we get a free buff.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they've already gotten
Oh,
past
they
it.
already get. Oh, okay. Well, fine.
Cool.
Thank you, Jet.
It's fine.
So we're going to the bullshit.
We sleep through the night too. Yeah.
Yes, we're on our way.
Yeah.
We're looking for a young goddess.
I'm
Amalia.
immune to fatigue. I could take watch if anybody can
Amalia,
understand me.
Right?
What-
Is that
what-
the name?
Yes.
What do you want to do? Why are you looking for?
Oh,
Any
Because
particular
she's
reason you're looking
missing and we
for?
want to make sure she's safe, so we're trying to get all the things that make her happy, like her boppy and her milky and
her binky, her blankie,
Yeah.
and hallowed milk, you see.
You seem trustworthy. You may join me on my noble quest.
Snowball.
Oh, Snowball.
Snowball. When we were talking to someone else, they mentioned that one of the things that the goddess said was that the pointy goggy is funny. Now, we would like to believe that the pointy goggy is an animal.
Yes.
Do you know anything that could be a pointy goggy or sound similar to that if you were like, oh, pointy goggy?
Gaki was what she called all animals. Something that was pointy
That is true.
and funny.
That wasn't a kitty.
It wasn't a kitty, because kitty was kitty.
I'd like to make a mind check.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
A pointy, funny animal.
Miss it by 14.
Oh, if we had a retro man, see we could have done it.
You're pretty sure they're insulting you.
What the hell? We just met. Step off.
They're cool. They're cool.
No, Snowball, no. We're looking for a type of animal. That's all.
I'm an animal. Am I funny?
Oh, Umbra.
No, Umbra. You know, Umbra, you are funny.
Umbra's
You
funny.
are very funny, Umbra.
What did she say that was so funny? Tell me right now.
She likes this thing when you pet her. Just tug right on her tail.
Oh, okay.
So
Very
I will
counter.
that's not what he said.
Okay.
She says, do it now.
And
The octogenarian tank pulls on your tail.
No.
Tell some stories around the campfire. Why does no one
growl
listen to me?
Okay. The spirit wolf growls at you.
Oh, she's purring. That's how puppies purr.
Sing songs.
All right, well, that was fun. And we should, I heard you, Hazul, and we should build a fire and make watches and
Again, I don't have fatigue. I can keep watch if anyone can hear me.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, we literally do have a watchdog. So.
Willing to watch.
Oh, well, good night.
Hey, Bunny, you're able to hear me, right?
Okay, make a mind check.
Oh wait, I'm all the way Avatar.
Yes, you are.
D8s this time. I only missed it by 8.
Okay, she said the B word. Roll an ish.
Oh, she did. I didn't even catch that.
Everyone roll an ish.
What?
If you say the B, oh man.
Don't say.
Oh no.
Alice just said the B word.
26.
26.
13 plus 12. I got 25
Oh my
again.
god. 21.
28 for Opal.
Wow.
21.
Okay.
19.
Wow. You might just not care.
Is this intuitive?
Yes.
I'm making a
We said
bed
the B
out
word
of-
twice.
Oh, this is not going to be nearly as good. No, that's 7 plus 16, so
So
25.
who had the 25? Oh, you, right. Okay. You. What'd you get, Hars?
23.
23. Okay.
This is turned into Monster Ranchers.
The moment that, well, you don't actually know what happened. Just that the wolf,
Because the wolf's like,
the wolf and the rabbit are talking. All of a sudden, the rabbit just,
What did you say?
and you get the air just crackles with tension. It's like a fight is about to start. You win initiative.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Oh, excellent. I had in the previous game I had stolen the rope from the ranger. I mean rogue.
That's
You.
true.
This way.
So the octogenarian will then again deftly steal the rope and tie up the bunny.
What did you say?
What?
Okay, you.
I didn't say it out loud. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I
That's right. You didn't say that out loud. Remember, Chris, you do have the -4 to your next 3 rolls.
Right.
Because of the poor song you sang to.
But he's already done 2 of those
no.
rolls on intelligence checks.
True.
No. It's true.
So how I managed to miss
That is true. Yes. So yeah, you've used all those penalties. Well
Oh, and
done.
I'm using a meta point. So I
Okay.
can roll better dice.
So you're going to steal. I'm just going to say, if you want to, unless you resist, stealing the rope from the indifferent Zell. Oh no!
I'm just gonna steal it back.
Hashtag meltdown.
Yes!
Okay. Let's see which direction we're going.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Everyone, pass your character sheets 1 step to the left.
Oh, well, we have them
have
after
to
the
pass,
pass.
But we just
Oh, well,
passed it in our
everyone-
minds.
Passes mine.
So
to the
I'm
character
Sister
1 step above.
Opal, you're Harzul.
Here's your
You're the
belt.
Alpine Rose.
Awesome.
Oh no, it's the left.
Umbra.
Sarah, you're Zell.
Yeah.
Chris, you're Umbra. And Maggie,
Bunny.
you are Snowball.
Passing to the
Oh, I'm
The
Harzul.
Rabbitkin Barbarian.
Good.
I'm glad.
I'm the bunny.
And that happened in the middle of Opal's action. So, Opal, you just stole the rope from the rogue.
I guess I'll start knitting something.
All right. Snowball, your turn. The wolf said the B word.
The wolf said the B word. Since I was eating a carrot before, I'm going to use a sharpened carrot
Okay.
and try to impale the wolf.
Okay, so you see, Snowball kind of snarls, and the carrot gets this steel sheen as it becomes hard as obsidian. Still orange, hard as obsidian.
Okay. And I went over it, so I was better. I'm enraged.
You're enraged
Okay,
right
good.
now.
That's a much easier number to hit.
Oh.
I still made it though because it's an 18, so I made it by 3.
Okay, so what do you do?
Oh, I leap. And
Okay, so Snowball leaps towards Umbra, brandishing the sharpened carrot, and lets out a battle cry like this, and lands on your back. It is now Umbra's turn.
Let's see. So made the defensive check. So how far away is? Who's the chosen one?
Zell, your
How
wife.
far away is Zell?
The one you literally chose.
How far away is Zell from me
Right
right now?
next.
Sitting at the other side of the fire that has not yet been made, and just kind of looking bored. So I'd say you're 7-8 feet away.
I'm just gonna teleport to the chosen one.
Okay, so as Snowball through the air. Umbra looks up and just wipe over here. And Snowball eats dirt. And does that.
And then I'll just start scratching my ear again because I'm still an animal.
Umbra scratches his ear. Harzul, the incredibly evil.
Could somebody please try in chat tell me what the fuck I'm knitting?
Yes, chat. What is Opal knitting?
Out of rope.
Out of rope.
Whatever it is, it's going to be
this hemp
totally
or
fucking
silk rope?
awesome.
That's a real
Because I'm knitting it with super strength.
Jason, is this hemp or silk rope?
Oh, it's hemp.
Hemp. Okay, so knitting hemp rope is the cords the size of my thumb.
I have a belt of giant strength.
That's true. No, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that's what you're doing.
She's an elf.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my creepy intimidation.
Sorry, elder grass.
Okay.
Here to go up to Snowball, and in effort to sort of help, I'm just gonna try and creep Snowball out, so Snowball maybe just forgets about
You're gonna try to
being so
creep
upset at
out.
Umbra.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Roll your intimidation and act it out, and I'll give you an appropriate bonus depending on your performance.
Okay. And those are the right die. Okay. I beat it by 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you do? Tell me.
Snowball. Snowball.
Yes. What are you doing? Killing the bulldog.
Oh. That sounds really great. I'm really interested.
Okay, cool. Goodbye.
Will you? No, stay. I can't let you leave my sight.
Why?
I really think you're cool.
So your attempt to intimidate the enraged barbarian is to tell him you think he's cool.
I think that's a little creepy, right?
Okay.
People say it's creepy when I tell them that.
I'm gonna say you fail, but you are convinced. You're staring into the face of pure, unapologetic neutral.
Okay.
When you look at Harzul.
Okay. It's a big smile.
All right, so
Failed?
yes,
But
you did, and then your performance tanked it. I'm sorry. Normally, you're a success. The singing's great, but you don't.
I'm too sensitive for this. Let's move on.
Unless you were trying to intimidate him with sarcasm, I think you're cool, Snowball. Yeah.
It's creepy. Okay.
Creepy. It's okay.
Made
It's
the
what
wrong-
a moment has
all
passed.
wrong choices.
Alice, Alpine Rose.
Yeah.
It's okay, I did last
I'm gonna
week.
use those 2 meta points.
Oh, I had used one of
You are
them
now
before.
full bard. You've gone
Yeah,
bard
so there's
core.
only
And
one
putting-
meta point. There's only one.
Oh, there's only.
I had used one.
Oh, he already
Chris
used one.
was
Sorry.
slacking.
My bad. I'm on it.
Oh no, right. And I'm
bar's
gonna
not
put
here.
everyone to sleep.
Oh, you did use it.
All right, I'm gonna put the bunny to sleep.
Okay, roll it.
Oh no, sorry. 1. 6 and 7, 13. But I'm gonna use my +4
Okay.
for that. And the number I am trying to hit is. I'll do the home. What is the number I'm trying to hit actually?
For singing.
Yes. Oh, 13. So yeah, I used the 4 and I best it by 4.
4.
So
Okay.
4 rounds.
Would this be a DCV roll or a mind check? What would the resistance on this be?
I mean, it's a rabbit.
That's true.
I feel like I get a chance
Roll a
to defend
mind check.
myself. I'll roll a mind check on the bunny. Oh, its mine sucks. Oh yeah, I missed it by 5.
Okay, so Harzul goes from. Harzul. Snowball goes from looking like a murderous half-drowned white rat to yawning and falling asleep in the cutest little form you've ever seen before. Looks like an emoji almost. It's really super cute.
I gently pick up the bunny.
Don't call her that.
Oh, sorry.
Do I wake up? Does that wake me up?
No, because it's out of character.
Oh, damn it.
And Alice walks over to the bed that Zell was making. Gently lays down the bunny in the bush. The rabbit. Tucks it in and takes its carrot, blood side, and holds it up to the rabbit so it nestles it.
And the rabbit.
And we'll sing in a sweet lullaby, just sparkling.
Why'd you do that? I was really interested to see where this was going to go.
You would be.
Looked cool.
All right, so the murderous barbarian has been put to sleep, and now it's Zell's turn.
I guess I'm going to try to light that stupid fire. I was really hoping for a fight.
Yeah, y'all are pretty cold now.
I want to see the wolf light the fire.
I'm not the wolf.
Zell right.
That would be awesome.
Oh, by the way, now that I can talk to you guys, hi.
It's Jenika, that's right. Or Jenika.
Who are you, dear?
Well, right now I'm Zell, and I'm annoyed that the bunny and the... Oh.
Roll
right.
We're back in initiative. The bunny comes back up. What are you saying? And now it's Opal's turn.
Oh no, we're just going with the same initiative. Yeah, okay.
Same initiative. We didn't get through a round.
I totally did that on accident.
Yeah. Opal, the cute picture of cuteness, pillow-like bunny, erupts in a murder frenzy again.
Yes, rabbit gag.
Make an attack roll.
Never seen a rabbit.
Do we have? Oh, you have nothing to help you right now.
I have nothing to help me. I'm right here in the middle of you're about to bite the ass off an old woman. I used to bang Dritz Duerden.
Oh, that's exciting.
Towards Pax attack attack.
Moving towards it. Oh, geez, another one?
Oh yeah.
Pax attacks.
Pax
Attack.
I rolled a 3, bitches.
All right.
I guess I get to try to defend.
You get to try to defend.
DCB is.
Yeah, nope.
Okay. The old woman gags the murderous rabbit with the hemp rabbit gag. Oh, good! I was worried we were going through the story too quickly. I wanted to slow things down a bit.
You just gagged me.
Welcome to couples night here.
Thank you, John. Points, thank you.
All right.
Meta points.
Oh. So back to the action. So this is the third time this party has attacked itself since the two newbies showed up. You managed to slip the gag over the murderous rabbit. Umbra, it is your...
I have a question about the gag.
Yes.
Is it just like a piece of rope that's going to mouth, or was she able to like make a muzzle type?
Here's the really surprising thing. It's almost a hemp ball gag. You wouldn't think that Opal would know what that was, but there it is.
And Crash certainly wouldn't know what it was.
And just saying, there's still some life in that, so the rabbit starts chewing. That just might make it more sleepier.
That's true.
Just saying.
That's true, I guess. Umbra, it's your turn.
Rabbit is contained.
Well, it's not biting it.
I mean, I can still attack you. I just don't. I mean, I'm right.
Yeah, well, your scream has gone from to
what you gonna do, bunny, when Sister Opal runs wild all over you?
Do I understand correctly? Umbra has a human form as well.
Yes, but only under extreme circumstances.
Okay. So it's not okay. In that case, I think Umbra will just curl up in front of the fire and just nestle down the paws.
You curl up in front of the firewood. Still haven't lit the fire.
Haven't lit the fire yet?
I will point out that the wizard did hurl a fireball into the sky where it exploded and singed the countryside in about a 30-foot radius around you, but none of it fell directly down into the firewood.
I think Umbra just lay down and just start waiting, and every once in a while I'll probably like bite at a flea or something.
All right, so Umbra's move in initiative is to sleep.
Do you do the puppy side, the like passive aggressive?
Yes.
Actually, this round he just turns around 3 times.
Still adventure, okay. Harzul.
Still doing this?
Apparently.
We finished the round. Should we switch back?
Well, Oh, I haven't finished the round.
We are the Tactical Espionage Destruction Diversion Initiative.
Oh, good.
How dare they say the B word? It is racist. The proper word is fair.
Species.
If they are cute as can be, you should call them bunnies.
Right, they are hares.
And bunny has a sword. Part of the hashtag chosen own.
Oh, I actually like the pronunciation. Chosen own.
Chosen.
Choose how you're going to get
They're
owned.
building up to a chosen one. That's awesome.
That is really cool.
That
Okay,
is
so
beautiful. You know you can have one as part of your 250.
What has fireball with the fire?
okay, so Harzul is going to use his other casting of fireball to cast a fireball into the firewood that is 5 feet away from you.
Move back a little bit.
Okay, so Harzul moves back a little bit.
So,
And then hurls a fireball into the firewood where it explodes.
again, it doesn't catch anything on
Well,
fire.
it catches on fire. It also explodes out in a 30-foot radius. Everyone, make a DCV check.
I make it.
Never mind.
Oh, smarty pants.
Never mind, not using it. Oh, yeah, somebody else might need it more than me.
I rolled a 2. I'm good.
I rolled a 16. Bunny might be on the menu.
I'm fine. I made it.
What are we rolling?
DCV.
Oh, bugger.
Fire.
No problem.
At least it's not the money Mrs. Switchblade. We don't have the rights for that.
Right.
Sapphire Industries does. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Yes.
Thanks, Chad.
Meta points.
I've always heard of them, but I've actually never met a
I
one.
guess I would just go.
Oh wait, can I make
damage.
it if I use all my extra bonuses that Meg gave me? Nope.
Did not think I would be looking up fireball damage rules for this.
Oh, do you want the damage? I've
you
got
want
it
the
right
damage?
here.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
60 damage plus 10 damage per round for 5 rounds.
Fireball causes a glowing pea-sized bead to streak from your pointing digit.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's true. That's what happened.
I did actually write the Pathfinder.
Okay. All right. Everyone who failed takes 60 damage and is on fire.
Who is it? Just the bunny?
It's just the bunny.
So just the bunny, who was gagged and beginning to calm down again.
But now
Wait,
the
did you
rope's
say
on
60?
fire.
Now that hemp rope is on fire.
It's cool because you were still raging, so you got rid of all the rage points.
You also have armor that could burn through.
Like you're good.
I was on the wrong character sheet. Oh, thank God. All right, so 60. Okay.
With the fire and
Yeah, no, Harzul would have just killed himself. If that
and then,
I'm very excited about the Hassenpfeffer.
with the fire raging now and the giant bonfire.
Oh, the fire is going.
The smell of like gamey meat going, and like everyone's like in a rush, and then the smell coming from the burning hempen rope. My detect ideal performance venue is just like going off the charts right now. It's like I got to play here.
You can hear the background music swelling. Take it away.
Oh my goodness!
It is your turn.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna put everyone to sleep now. Okay. Just everyone go to heck to sleep.
All right, roll it.
And I'm gonna use my +3 on that to beat it by 1.
Good. You're not encountering anything dangerous this adventure.
Cool. Wait, huh?
All right.
Did we all fall asleep?
Did you make it? I mean, make your DCVs.
Oh.
Wait, there was another.
Unless you're going to resist. If you don't want to resist, you can just go to sleep.
Just let the music.
Please just go to
I'm
sleep.
afraid if I go to sleep, I'll still be on fire.
That is. I mean, you will be on fire for 4 more rounds.
What time is it?
You've been at this site for probably 20 minutes.
Sure. But what time of the evening is it?
9:45.
Oh dear.
This is way past hope.
I usually go right to sleep after I read my Matlock stories.
Read the Matlock story.
Well, TV hasn't been invented yet.
He's done.
I'm just gonna go and set up my tent and take off my girdle.
+3 for killing Chris.
To use whenever?
Just whenever, yeah.
I completely missed. So the bunny is now asleep and on fire.
Yes.
At the mercy of the rest of you.
Okay, what's the ongoing damage?
10
5
per
per
round.
round. Is it
5.
per
Okay.
round? I think
So
it's 5
who
rounds.
goes? Raise your
Is it
hand if
10?
you actually
It's
went
10
to
for
sleep.
5 rounds.
Oh yeah, 10 for 5 rounds.
Okay, so Zell goes to sleep and the bunny goes to sleep. We're out of initiative.
Okay.
The next round happens. Snowball takes 5 damage and wakes up enraged.
Are we back in our other character?
We are back in initiative, except that
And now the
Zell
round is
asleep.
over, so we're back in our original
And you are back in your
characters,
original characters because the round is over.
That was a fantastic meta meltdown.
Oh.
By the way, everyone, that was great.
Good work.
All right.
See you next week.
We should have
Sorry.
Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have used that fireball 4 feet away from me.
I backed up.
You know,
Yeah,
not really my
you did
strongest
back
spell.
up.
Not my strongest spell. I'm going to say it right now.
Behind you, you hear, Your Skelly Bro is on fire.
Chip, stop, drop, and roll. Chip.
So he just falls down and starts to roll, but he doesn't stop. And he rolls until he reaches the side of the road and then goes into a little ditch there. They can only really follow simple commands.
Yeah.
But he's not burning anymore.
I could retrieve him.
Get up and come back.
All right.
You could retrieve him. 'cause
I
you're
could
right.
retrieve him.
He gets back. Okay, so Snowball.
One bone.
I'm going to say
No,
this.
Snowball's over here now.
All right, so Snowball, I'm just going to say your rage has faded a bit right now.
I agree.
You
are still
You are
gagged and
gagged,
singed.
on fire, singed.
Are we still in initiative right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So it is. Allow Zell to sleep. So Opal, it's your turn.
Oh.
Bounded gagged or just gagged?
Oh, wait.
You're asleep.
Wait, that last one was me acting as Alice.
Yes.
That is Zell. Did Zell go
Zell
before Alice?
fell asleep in that round. The meta meltdown ended, so
Gotcha.
you are in yourself again.
You effectively put yourself to sleep.
Well, I was knitting.
Well, I couldn't very well have you lasso something else, could I?
It's a very limited character sheet when you look at it.
So do you take any action or drop out of initiative? Drop out of initiative. So Snowball sits there kind of singed and then kind of nods. Like, you're all right. Okay. You can play with the big boys.
Well played, party. Well played.
I'll allow you to continue to accompany me.
I'm going to follow Zell's lead and go to sleep.
But I want to know all about this one tomorrow.
Good night.
He smells fine.
All right, before you go to sleep, anyone who has it, who isn't asleep, make a wilderness or a tracking check.
I'll have to go back to my sheet.
That's a negatory.
Okay.
Nope.
Vanessa's
You would think. Oh, well,
13.
Okay.
have better.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Vanessa.
4. Okay, so the two of you are aware of the 40 or so orcs that are standing just outside of eyesight and have been watching for you really don't know how long.
Wait, what?
Wait, what, huh?
There are about 40 orcs just on the edge of eyesight, but kind of have you surrounded within charging distance, who you have no idea how long they've been watching.
New friends.
Oh, that was my last
Old
fireball.
enemies.
Wah wah.
Everyone wake up.
I howl
What?
Sorry.
as an alarm.
These things.
It's okay.
I don't know if I woke them up or not.
Okay.
Some orcs out there, y'all.
Did you say there are orcs?
There's orcs. There's
There we go. So they're still kind of watching you. They don't look, I mean, there are hands on weapons, but they're not readied. It's kind of like, see, it's kind of like if you're on base and, there are
What better way to make a light for your party than to use explosive combustion to create a bunny nightlight #full rule.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that might come in handy.
I want to go.
So,
in-
just description. Yes,
I
Chris?
have an action when it's
Okay, so the way the orcs are looking at you is kind of like if you've been on base. Obviously, there are guards who are armed, but they're at rest position. They don't seem to be thinking you're any sort of threat at this point.
I'd like to walk up to them, tail wagging, as to indicate happiness and submission a little bit, and sniff them.
Okay, you're starting to go over to them. They see you coming.
I'm gonna tunnel.
Okay, Snowball tunnels, digs, and disappears under the earth.
Oh.
The orcs comment to each other. Oh,
So not camping then? Not doing the camping we thought
What
we
do
were
I
going to
smell?
be doing camping?
they smell like orcs.
Do they smell nice?
Well, they're
Do they have any food?
they're not giving off any pheromones that say they're violent or about to get so. They're tense.
Do they have food?
Probably. You smell, one of them smells like it killed a deer, another one's got some stuffed bear jerky, another guy's carrying some olives and mushrooms, there's a third who has a wheel of cheese, there's another one who has a bunch of chicken
I
fingers.
go to the one with the chicken fingers, and I'm a pretty big wolf, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
medium sized.
I put my paws up on him, and I lick his face. And then I pant, hoping that he gives me some chicken fingers.
The orc says something in Orcish that, if you had to guess, was like, who's a good wolf? Who is a good wolf? You are. You are a good wolf. And he gives you some chicken.
I would like to slowly
And then
walk
pets
up.
you.
Isn't wolfback an orcish delicacy?
Yes, it is. You notice the orc is sniffing your back.
I take it as a sign of affection.
Another orc slaps that one's hand away, like, don't do that.
Excuse me.
One of them steps forward.
We were going to take rest for this evening. Now, do you mind if we continue with our resting?
So, the orc maid, you can see now, who steps forward, speaks to the other one and says in broken common, "Oh, so you get spells back, then fight?"
Oh,
Oh, do they want to fight?
we don't want to fight. We just want to sleep. And then we'll be on our way.
The orcs confer. Look at you. Confer again. One of them points at the skeleton rolling in the ditch. And comes back and says,
Alp, I quick play song, calm them down.
speak anyone, Orcas.
Do you have any songs in Orcish?
Yes, someone does.
I speak it. I do.
So you say fluent Orcish. I speak Orcish. And it's like, oh, very nice.
I get two
Excellent.
useful languages in Furtherall.
Yes, because I
That would
don't
be
know what
one.
they are, so I
Oh,
don't know.
Orcish being one of them. Why?
You both do good, so you guys can communicate easily.
Why wouldn't I be able to speak Orcish? I'm a
I want
necromancer.
to charm this person.
Okay. That's not going to be a problem because double bun. She looks at you and goes, "I'm sorry. Are you the Alpine Rose?"
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! All right, so the orc maid lifts up her shirt to show you an Alpine Rose tattoo. That's a rose that's going like all the way from her thigh, wrapping around up onto the blossom is the breast, which we can't show because terms of service.
Orc maid, please. And I turn around and lift up my robe so she can see my full moon over Papa.
Were you at the Golden Valley concert in the Year of Folly?
Of course I was.
Oh my god!
Everyone who is
I
anyone.
recognized you. This is so cool.
He's dying.
Hi.
Hi! How are you? Put your spears down. Put your spears down. This is great.
I love your tattoo.
Thank you.
Never seen one so full bodied.
It's bear's blood.
What? No.
Yeah.
Wow, you-
Traditional.
Very. It's really.
You spared no expense.
I had to kill like 60 of them.
Well, we just would like to take a little rest here.
Absolutely.
I used the ichor from a fallen displacer beast for mine.
That is so cool.
Well, you know, wizard, you gotta go big. And
Oh,
go
sure,
home,
yeah, I understand. I mean, the bear thing, it's a clan thing.
No,
right?
I mean, I would have gone bear if I didn't have to go after something, you know, with
But
tentacles.
don't tell anyone. I mean, half were grizzlies. There were a couple polar. One was a black
Right.
bear, you know, but it's just,
This is cool.
it all comes out the same. It all comes out in the wash, right? Oh my god, what are you
But look
doing
who's in my
here?
party.
Right?
Look who's in my party.
I am so jealous right now.
I know.
I am. I don't even know what
Maybe
to
we
tell
can
you.
hang out tomorrow.
Put the spears down.
Thank you. What was your name?
I'm Murzosh.
Oh, hi, Murzosh.
Hi, how are you?
You can call me Alice.
Oh my god, she knows my name. She knows my name.
Murzosh.
I pick up a stick
I can?
and like hold it in my mouth, hoping that.
That's a stick, not meat. So
No, I wanted you to throw it. Fetch.
one of the others
Oh, that's
grabs it and
Umbra.
hurls it 200 yards.
I go.
Okay, you certainly go.
Anyway, so yeah, we just would like to get some rest.
Sure, absolutely. Here's the thing.
Perfect. Oh yeah.
We are a war party.
Oh,
Sure.
right.
See, we were dispatched
That's okay.
from our clan holding because
I'm still
of the
burrowing
signs
all
in the
this time.
sky, which we don't know where your companion went. So I'm going to have a couple of shamans lick for him if that's cool. Is that
Which
cool?
one? Which one?
Oh, those two over there, the twins.
Oh.
Hair like lightning.
Oh, who are they gonna? They're big, cool.
Aren't they cool?
Who are they gonna look for right now?
They're going to look for your one who jumped underground.
Oh,
Whatnot, if that's cool.
That's where he sleeps, though.
Oh, Well, if he's not going to attack, that's fine. We'll keep a watch out. Anyway.
Like we said, we're getting ready for bed. We're just chilling.
I know, and I'm sorry. I hate to be that orc, but the thing is...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We're a war party.
Yeah.
And we were dispatched from our clan holding to...
Make war on
intercept and eliminate any heroes sent by the town because of the thing that happened in the sky.
Oh, then we were off the hook. No, we were on a completely different quest.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, perfect. Maybe you could help us then.
Oh, what do you need?
Oh.
Well,
I return with the stick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Umbra.
She hands it to one of the shamans who surrounds it with lightning and fires it 6 miles down the street.
I go.
Oh.
There goes Umbra, who apparently... you are tasked by the eternal powers that made you never to leave the side of the chosen one. On the other hand, stick.
I think it's been one round. I wake up.
Every time she leaves, so she can just teleport back.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, well, it's kind of embarrassing, but
Tell us.
well, an object fell from the heavens into our clan territory. We took it to the chief, like you do. And at the moment, everyone in our clan holding is cursed and asleep. And one of those two-headed ogre things took over.
An Etten.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know the word in Westitch.
It's no problem.
How often do we encounter two-headed?
No, almost never.
Yeah.
This is such a cool story. What fell from the sky? What did you?
I didn't get a look at it, is the thing.
Did you hear anything?
It landed, we checked it out, it put anyone who came near it to sleep. So we...
that would be the binky.
Yeah, we used, the shamans used their magic to summon stone around it, and that seemed to dampen it. But then the chief, who... You know how chiefs are.
Yeah.
Especially this close to the winter. I shouldn't be telling you this. We're getting ready for hibernation. It's just,
tell us
you know
everything.
this stuff. Anyway, you speak Orcish. You did a performance in the clan land. I'm sorry, am I babbling? I am babbling.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not Alpine Rose. Oh my god.
No.
Oh man.
So who's in charge of the back?
That's the chief, but he's asleep. But then the Etten took over.
Okay.
In the middle of our clan holding. So if you could get rid of the Etten, I'm pretty sure we could.
Not kill us?
Totally. We can take killing you off the table. I mean, is there something we can do for you?
Yeah. There is. Yes, Opal.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but none of us speak Orcish, and right now it just looks like you guys. I can't really tell. Is
What they said was, it's not really words. We're just shouting at each
She's
other.
like, that's not cool, dude.
I'm so sorry.
That's not cool. That's totally racist.
I'm really sorry. Hey, Opal, what's
Now walk around going, I love cheese. Our laws will keep us safe.
I strum from my lyre in effort to help calm the situation.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, no. that's
Everybody chill. Opal will tell you everything in just one sec. There is something you could do for us.
cool. What's that?
So this thing that put everyone to sleep.
Yeah.
Could we have that?
You want to take the cursed item away from us?
I really do.
You are the greatest hero. Yes, absolutely you
are.
can have that. No, I'm not. I'm just a war party leader. I was sent here to kill you. Can you believe that? I was going to kill the Alpine Rose.
Then we had a connection. And
That's so great.
so sweet.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Tell you
we're
what.
going to help you.
Are any of the orcs off alone from any of the other orcs?
No, they're all within striking distance of one another. This is a well-disciplined
So
party.
on a scale of, to
Sure.
okay,
We're in okay land. We're in perfect land.
Is she
Can you
undead?
just no? Can you just hold on 1 sec?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna explain in our common
But that
tongue.
one is.
Which one?
The rolling one?
Oh yeah, Skelly.
Oh, Chip, get up.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. He does that.
We weren't sure what that was, if that was some trap or an attempt to distract us or
No, I'm just fond of that one.
Oh.
So I tell them all what's up in what Opal is informed.
Okay.
Well then let's go.
So do you want to sleep?
We do, right? We want a little nap. We can start in the morning.
Cool. I mean, if you want, we've got a much nicer temporary war camp with some hammocks and yurts if you'd like to.
Yes, we got that. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, so she barks out some more. She's like, okay, we're bringing them
use
in.
a good hammock.
Temporary pass.
Opal's had the
They
yurts
can
for
spend
3
the night in
days.
our.
They want
spend the night in our camp. We'll just double the shift and all. They're gonna help take the cursed item out of the stronghold.
I
The orcs are all
lost-
kind of, yeah, all right.
Explain.
I lost the scent of the stick, and I decided to teleport back too.
All right, orcs kind of jump.
Skelly bro. Did you miss me? They invited us. They invited us to go to their nicer digs, y'all. I think we should do this.
How long have I been asleep for?
Long enough to where we're camping with orcs now.
Just 5 minutes ish. It's gonna work out for our benefit.
Okay.
Cover the ears. Let's go.
How do you what? Shut up.
We're down.
So Murzash leads you, basically talking the whole way about the concert she's been to, the translations that she's done of some of your songs and whatnot, till you reach a little a war camp. It's actually it's pretty well chosen. Top of a small rise, ring of spiked spikes.
Sticks?
Yes, sticks. Thank you.
Before entering, I disguised myself.
Okay.
To be human.
Fully. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. You look very humy. The one thing, because you've done this before, is if they really get a good sniff of you, they'll be able to tell.
I am lather myself up with the
horse piss.
No, not horse piss. I summon a special smelly plant called Elon Musk, and I put it on all over myself.
I have to own that now. You realize that's canon now.
There you go.
Thanks, Keith.
You're welcome.
All right, you scrub yourself with Elon Musk that
You
makes you
smell
smell superhuman.
You smell disgusting.
As in superhuman, not superhuman.
Yeah.
Right. So the orcs are even kind of getting backing away from you. Because you smell
Disgusting.
so human to them.
I come from Humansville.
It's awful.
So Murzash leads you to their little temporary placement there. They've got some very nice yurts. Hers has a couple of rawhide posters from your concerts up there. She's like, please just spend the night, take as much time as you want, and we'll take you back into our lands in the morning, and no one gets skinned.
Oh, we love that.
Thank you, Morzash. You're just so great.
Sets
You're
down
so
a
great.
poster. Do you quail and park?
I mean, do you have any need for...
No, we got the other half of the parties out hunting.
All right, well, I mean, anybody turns up dead, I will raise them for you.
Would you let them know that if anyone is injured, I will heal them for their generosity?
No, please. We like the scars to actually tell our rank and family history.
Why is she pointing at me angrily?
They,
She says that you look like old food.
No. Sorry, Opal, no.
That's some nice evil there.
She did not say that.
But no, the dagger
She said no,
of
thank you.
comments.
She said no, thank you.
Well, rude.
They like their scars.
Rude.
Aesthetic.
I lick
It's okay. You're allowed. You can do whatever you want. I love
excitedly at the next closest orc and lick their hand.
you. Wow.
He shakes his hand off, doesn't seem to be into it. All right, you are now at a place where you can please, mercifully, finally go to sleep.
Done!
All right.
I am out like a light. I'll, use Sister Opal's bosom as a leathery pillow.
Wait, where's the rabbit?
I'll burrow up in their yurt.
Okay, you burrow up into the yurt through a very expensive carpet, which you probably guessed they stole.
I'm just wondering if our pixie friend has come back.
Actually, meanwhile, in the tunnels beneath the earth. Oh, Thomas! But you're full avatar.
I am.
She's like, ooh. Ola appears and says, who are you?
Wait, he had a message for me. From him. For
And
me
what
to
is
give
that?
to you.
Sing for me, my beloved.
You filled up my senses like a night in the forest. Like a mountain in springtime. Like a walk in the rain. Like a storm in the desert.
Opal, stop snoring.
Ola glows red again and says, it's like Slim Blade went to karaoke! And collapses the tunnel on you.
Fair.
But then again, you dig your way up.
Exactly.
Fine. All right. It is morning. You wake up to the orcs singing the equivalent of orcish reveille.
I howl.
Okay.
Why?
Dogs howl at bad music sometimes. I imagine orcs don't sing particularly beautifully, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Somehow Zell is hungover.
I was really close to where the rope Burn.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you wake up, you heal a bit. Actually, I should say Snowball, you heal rapidly. So take 15 points
does
back.
anyone need any healing?
Oh, I'm good.
We just slept, so we should be good.
Should be good. All right. So, morning, Mirzash pokes in and says, "Hey, who wants breakfast?"
Depends on what it is.
Caribou. We had to go quite a ways to get it.
Thank you so much. We'd love some.
Awesome. Come on, bring out. So they bring you out. There's a lovely. They made caribou jacks, which are like flapjacks but made of meat.
Yes.
Specifically caribou.
Wow.
So there's a bit
Kind of like
patties.
steaks.
steaks, basically.
Thank you so much.
But with syrup on them.
Harzul, you notice Skelly Bro burning in their fire.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Okay, he's like, all right, gets up and walks out the fire.
You got me.
Go take a dip in the well. We're not going out with you like that. Clean off those bones. I don't want to see a spot of black.
So you overhear a couple of orcs are watching us, and one of them has a theory. He's like, I think he's teaching him. I think he's trying to teach him to be a better undead minion.
I think that was meant to. Okay.
Anyway.
Because he was charred from the fire.
I know.
This
all the things.
delicious caribou.
All the things.
Marzash. Good caribou.
Yes.
You pulled a Maggie right there.
Thank
You
you.
walked right into it.
Evil points.
Evil boy.
The Dagger of Snake comments says, I'm not even touching that one.
What's the matter? Too racy for you?
Questioning my evil. That is evil.
That's right.
You are learning well.
I am crossing all of the lines today.
That you are. So how many of these orcs are you going to kill?
Well, I mean, it depends on if they cross me or not. I might have to kill the lot.
Good thinking. Hey,
It
what if
was
you turn them
good.
against each other and they killed each other?
That's
Huh?
not a bad idea.
That is not a bad idea. All right, so let's do this.
Well, I mean, I'm going to wait
So-
till they least
What?
expect it.
Mirzash comes back to the orcish speakers and says, I got word back from the chief.
Okay.
We are a go on not skinning you.
Oh, we're not getting skinned.
Oh.
And we can go back. Well, actually, it's not the chief, it's the sub chief who is conscious because of all the. Anyway, would you like to go to our lands?
Yes.
Would
Okay.
we like to go to the land?
Question.
My orcish is not good.
So we're still allowed to skin them if it comes up.
No, absolutely not. Snowball.
No, I think skinning is back on the table if
T.O.
we attempt to skin them. We've got T.O. over here on the end.
Rosie.
Before I continue, every morning I have this routine where I have to commune with you know who to see if this is on my chosen path. Just gotta.
Yeah.
Hey, we can totally just ditch this and just get out of here, right? Don't have to be around. Orcs. It's not like that's not on the path. We can just kind of get out.
Zell, what are you talking to us or the dog?
The dog, Umbra.
I'm talking to Umbra.
Communing with Umbra.
We can like where's the next thing?
Let's do this.
But I feel like my chosen
Just a second.
powers.
I feel like you're cranky and annoying, so let's go.
He's a chosen one.
Oh, okay. Chosen by destiny or fate?
Ooh,
Didn't
Human destiny.
Human destiny.
What's she saying?
Destiny.
something about human destiny.
Human destiny.
Well, we don't know much about that. As far as we know, humans just spread as fast and as far as they possibly can.
Like,
Yeah.
like a plague. That's what they say about us.
Yeah.
Like a plague.
I have a question for the orcs.
Okay.
So you said that the binky was put in a rock,
Yes.
which dampened. But if we go to it, won't we just fall asleep?
That's why we're so glad that you volunteered for this.
What?
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
We have lost so many of the clan members have fallen asleep and then gotten eaten by the Etten.
Right.
Etten by the Etten?
Etten by the
It doesn't really work in our language.
I feel like from a
question.
distance we could get the Etten.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't even tell you about that. Oh yeah, the
That's
binky.
cool. I figured with you guys, someone was gonna get killed eventually. so I
Yeah,
was
the
looking forward to
binky
it.
covered in stone and guarded by a two-headed troll.
Fantastic.
But can't you just shoot fireball at it and
Dibs on the troll.
dies, and then we could? But despite it being alive or dead, won't we still just fall asleep when we go towards the binky?
Yes. Unless we have a good plan.
Or a chosen one with us.
I never get fatigued.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
I mean, do you tell us that?
Almost like it's built into your fucking character
I would
sheet.
like to tell everybody that. Can I tell everybody that yet?
You can tell everyone that, and 2 of you will understand.
3 of you.
Well, she'll understand too.
You know what? I have an idea, but I don't think you're really gonna.
I did not forget about the other hack attack.
You don't want to listen to little me.
Oh,
Zell,
you know that's not true.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just a little thought I had. What if I send the spirit wolf? Spirits can fall asleep, right? Spirits don't need to sleep. They don't need to eat. They don't even need to breathe.
Oh.
Umber goes in. He takes care of the Binky. We take care of the Etten.
That's what the wolf just said.
Perfect.
also, I'm
My
pretty.
idea.
We commune with each other.
What?
It's like one of the
My
same.
idea.
No, the wolf said it. You just repeated
I
what
thought
the
it.
wolf
The
said.
wolf said it to you, and then I repeat it back.
Snowball, you're the bestest.
Hey, Carrot.
Oh, thanks.
Question: how does a wolf carry a very big rock?
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh.
But Chip could do it.
Oh, they could go together.
Almost as if the answer.
What was that?
Nothing. Just venting.
Just mention.
That's all right. So as you're talking, you notice that Mirzosh has been standing there, smiling, basically waiting for a chance to speak.
Yeah, we're good. We can
and
head out
holding
anytime.
a very thin, finely bladed knife.
Ooh.
What? I missed what you just
What, I'm not even.
What are we
gonna try
rating
it.
on?
Are you ready for to receive your pass?
Looks like a flame blade.
Yes.
Yes. Well, it's not. Well, yes. It's a. Well, she doesn't know that, but she does speak English, Western. So she's like, it's not a flaying blade. I mean, we could do that, but if you're going to come into our lands,
We have to
into our
be marked
stronghold,
appropriately to get through them safely.
exactly. You need to take the scar so that we know that you are friends of the clan, and you gain free passage, and nobody snipes you. Also, if you reveal our secrets, we can track you down and devour you.
Oh, so these have magic
regain-
attached to them.
No, we just can track you by scent.
Oh, because our blood.
Yeah, there's like 80 orcs who can who know your scent by now.
Wait.
I translate to all of them.
I'm in. Let's go.
All right. Opal, come on right up.
Yeah,
and she
we'll get
basically
up in
holds it like a
there.
tattoo artist and gives you a very fine slit above your eyebrow with a little curl dash sort of thing at the end that looks like it could be a scar of like you slipped and bumped your head unless you really squinted at it, and you can see now on all of them, they have the exact same thing. It is pretty, it is like
Well, and
calligraphy.
I will stop. I mean, as she's doing it, I'll make the bleed. It heals beautifully.
So it's like,
I mean, it's still scarred,
don't.
but
Ooh,
you know,
that's
it's-
nice.
Right. Just like it's not going to be bloody. It's like going to be perfect.
I mean, we could also dab it with alcohol. That also stops the bleeding.
I like this one.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, my God.
Are you
This
gonna-
is such an honor.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my God.
This is
My hand is
first-
shaking.
This is my first marking.
Okay, promise though, like, don't wash that.
Never. Okay.
And do her.
Her first. Got it. She says, okay, here we go.
I'm so glad everyone's watching.
She's
alcohol.
her hand is literally shaking.
Oh,
As she
that's
leans
so cool.
in.
I sing. I hum a little to calm her down.
Roll it.
Oh,
I start crying. This is the happiest moment of my entire life.
I rolled a 13.
13.
Yes, I rolled a 13. What are we doing?
This performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that does calm her down enough. She gives you that. She says, I can't believe I actually did. That's amazing. You wanted it next,
I
right?
do the thing as well. You know, I don't want my party to be.
I don't care if it's pretty. I just want-
She does. It's like, I'll have to go a bit around your scar. I'm gonna have to put it a little higher up so it doesn't look, because otherwise it says "kill me, I have the plague."
Right.
So I have to, So here.
Actually, here, hold on. There.
The dagger goes, what the hell was that? Oh my God, that's a fake scar?
Just the top part. The bottom is very
Oh my God, you use a scar extension? That you are such a poser. Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Who
Wow.
killed 97 nuns yesterday? Was
Okay,
it you?
that's-
How many people did you kill yesterday,
I'm just,
Dagger? Was it 0? Because it feels like fucking 0, where I am damn near in the triple digits.
Hey, you know what? Wicked scars are earned.
I just think that I got a day. I get 1 day.
Okay, you can have your day.
I guess that day's tomorrow since you won't stop running your yap today.
Whatever you want, lipstick.
Hey,
So
it's
it's-
okay.
It's lip liner. First of all.
Mirzash says, her blood is drying. Do you want it? Yeah. Go. So she goes, leans in and says, her blood is in you. I am so sodding jealous right now. All right. Does everyone... Who next?
I'm so
Can I get one?
She tries, and it kind of passes halfway. It's like bloop, in through to almost a gel-like substance that is your spirit form, and she drags it through, and it goes like a wisp in the wind, just and then blows away. He's like, huh. All right, everyone remember the translucent gel wolf is part of the clan, okay?
Umbra.
Joe Wolf.
Umbra, the translucent gel
Umbra.
wolf is part of the clan.
Thank you.
Beware the
I like
pudding
her.
dog.
Rabbit first.
So this is like Allscar.
He's like, look at my scars.
I think.
I'm just saying, you good luck with this.
It's this one.
I didn't look.
Oh, you're all scars there. Oh man, this is gonna be.
I've got like some spots back here.
This is like when you get the yearbook last and are asked to sign.
This paw, back this foot.
Okay,
right.
but if you see any orcs of the Stonebriars, you got to put the hand up so that we don't kill you.
No problem.
All right.
We'll help you remember.
All right.
Do you have enough time to conjure some more Elon Musk?
Sure.
Awesome. Just dab that on everywhere.
So you're doing that on purpose then?
I eat some so it gets in my bloodstream.
I whimper.
Okay. She's like, can you do that
It's in
now?
your bloodstream.
I'm ready to,
Yeah.
You're so human.
there.
That's good.
All right.
That's funny how you just lifted your hat up a little bit and didn't take it all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Just a little bit.
Whip, let's go.
All right.
We all look great.
All right, let's go. Stonebriars.
You might be the oddest elf I've ever met.
Off we go.
Just get a little piece.
Around this time, as the Stonebriars lead you out, taking their mini fort with them as they go, which is kind of a surprise. You knew that they could move up and go quickly. Some of the clans. Thomas returns to. Go back in the middle. Returns to his avatar, as you can tell pretty much immediately when he starts walking upright and not scratching his ass. And did you roll back then?
I did. I
Forget.
beat
Yes.
it by 9.
So you were successful. You were successful.
So everybody can hear me now?
Everyone, you can hear Jenika's
Jenika.
voice,
Hi.
The wolf.
but not the wolf.
Great news, everybody. I do believe there was a successful reboot, and we were able to pass back
Oh,
into the
thank
nano
God.
Hooray!
Thank you, Thomas.
I mean, I did learn patience while I was gone, but
Oh, the whole thing is just like the beginning part, because I always get stuck with that. I've been walking the streets at night. I always like lose that part.
What did I miss? Where
You
were
realize the skeleton's walking far behind you because he's embarrassed, right?
No, he has to do everything I say.
He's helping
He's
me
keeping
not
a respectful
feel lonely.
distance.
It's the dagger that's talking.
He has to keep a respectful distance.
What?
Fine.
He's keeping pace with Opal.
Where are we questing
Oh, dear.
towards?
Habitat, the orc who speaks calm and looks at Thomas at some point and mutters the word. Bunny.
No, don't say.
Okay.
Just got hack attacked with the orcs.
With the orcs. Hack attack with the orcs.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well,
I like
good thing they didn't warn you not to turn against the clan or nothing.
I like that whoever did it actually put in the name Chet as who submitted
Chet.
it. So that's-
I am very pleased with that. That hack attack is a way to mess us up, and I am
is
proud
a
of you.
Supreme way to mess us up.
I
so,
am proud of
And
you.
you didn't turn any food into people.
So here's what I'm,
I'm
gonna
so
do.
proud.
Hack attack number 2 is still gonna happen, but I might fast track this one given where we are right now. Pax, I hope you don't mind. It's coming. Don't worry. I got something special for you.
Oh no, the bunny just is about to attack orcs.
That didn't sound diabolical at all.
So,
Roll initiative.
not yet.
boosted ability.
Not yet.
Unlocked.
Oh yeah, boosted
You
ability.
now have access to your
Murzash
ideas.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
leads you to the clan lands, explaining where they have their death traps and where they have their, pitfalls and the false game trails, and so basically giving you the tour, whatnot. You get the sense as she's going, she's making a pitch for why this would be a great stop on your next tour. And you actually come to the Stonebriar, which she introduces as Stonebriar Hold, which you can see it's set into the hills have been getting a bit rockier as you go up. Looks like it used to be mining country, as any number of failed industries in the bullshit hills have eventually failed because the hills are bullshit. Didn't stop industrious, capital-driven humies from trying, though.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit, and they leave, basically. But you can see what looks like it looks like a mini castle. Not one that was posh enough to get its own inner keep, whatnot, but walls and bailey, a couple buildings, battlements, but it's all tilted at about 30 degrees and semi-sunken into the hillside.
Oh.
Like an amphitheater.
May I spend the last meta point?
Yes.
You don't have to ask Sarah.
And Marzash explains, he says, yeah, so some Hume king, back whenever, tried to build a fortress here, but the bullshit hills were bullshit. And some of the tunnels underneath collapsed, and now it's at this 45-degree angle. Anyway, we made the most. We connected the castle with the mining tunnels. If you tell anyone, we have to kill you.
We won't tell.
Okay, I know, I'm just saying.
To the mining tunnels? Yeah,
is
we'll tell
whatnot,
you.
and some other
that's
deeper
good
stuff.
information to share.
Anyway, that's the clan entrance. That's where everyone's asleep. That's where the ogres are. I'd like to actually take you to the dungeon entrance.
Why?
Because we think that actually might be safer now because of all the ogres that are in there protecting their boss.
Okay.
Makes sense. So a lot of ogres.
Communicate.
A lot of ogres.
Communicating that to everybody.
Yeah, the orc will take us to the dungeon. Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds really good.
All right,
Sounds like a classic plan.
That's in this little orchard that doesn't bear fruit, this bullshit apple orchard. But hasn't, yes?
It doesn't just because if I were to kind of...
So as you're watching, the apple trees begin to shimmer and leaves come out. A couple blossoms turn into small buds and into apples, but they're red, delicious apples.
Shit.
Kind of the mushy one.
The mushy, you take a bite and half of it comes off in your mouth and turns to mush.
Gotta get a pink lady up in there.
Kind of mealy.
Gala's eating.
Better if it was just wax.
Yeah. Yeah, these hills are bullshit.
Well, these apples are bullshit.
But the bunny's okay? That's Maggie asking. Not Opal.
What?
The rabbit's okay?
Why would the rabbit not be okay?
Okay, I'm just...
We're waiting for the rabbit to not be
You're waiting for the shit to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't the little fairy still there?
Yes,
So.
in the orchard there looks to be the entrance to an overgrown root cellar.
Okay.
This is the dungeon entrance, disguised as a root cellar.
Good one.
It's far enough away from town. It's overgrown.
No, it's classic.
Thank you,
Well, the thing is, we actually distribute a lot of misinformation. So if you're going to raid the Stonebriar Orc clans, we sometimes go into, what do you call them, the back rooms of inns, the chat rooms, and we leave clues there so that any adventurers come through here where we've got all the death traps and the spinning discs and the, it just makes it a lot easier than if they try to come through the front entrance. Anyway, we've cleared all that out. Well, most of it. I mean, as far as we could go.
Explains so much.
Great.
All right. So, ready to go on in?
Oh, question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a symbol or something so we know we're getting close? I don't want us to fall asleep.
Is there some kind of marking letting us know we're getting close to the artifact?
Then they have to go
Of course. There are pheromones all through there.
Oh. Can we smell them over Zell?
You can.
Umber. All right, Umber. I guess.
And you can too. So she says, okay, well, good luck, everyone. Good luck, Alice.
Thank you, Marzash.
Good luck, Harzul, Skellybro, Opal, Gel, Spirit Wolf, Zell. Good luck,
Human
buddy.
handshake. Big human handshake.
He almost seems to grow from 3.5 feet tall to feet 9 inches tall. As
Draw my great axe and charge.
roll initiative.
I'm so sorry, Marzash. He doesn't like that.
Come on, Crashio. Thank you. It's 17.
I've got the same 25, but on different numbers every single time.
14. A 14.
38.
35. Damn it.
Wait, can I use the thing here? This is ridiculous. +4, maybe?
Oh, because you got crash powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I've been right in the middle the whole time.
Smart thinking, man.
It's like, sure, I could roll 8, or I could actually.
All right, so I've got Snowball at a 38, Harzul at a 35. What do we got?
25.
25. What else?
16.
25. 16. Zell?
16 as well.
16. You'll probably go sooner. Zell, Opal.
Yeah, I think you got
Rose?
Opal beat on like
14. 14.
Okay.
How are we for apathy?
Snowball, you won initiative.
Leap attack at that one.
No,
Leap attack at Murzosh.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Oh, chat, what have you done?
It's gonna make that would actually be a critical hit. So that's 150% if it succeeds.
Well, let's see. I'm going to say her guard was down, so I'll roll d10s.
Well, yeah.
85.
That's a 17.
Oh, yeah, you missed.
That's wait, just a sec. 85 plus 40, 125, 130.
Okay, you
Murzosh, no!
you cleave Murzosh stem to stern, just directly in half. Her blood fountains all over Alice, and as the light fades from her eyes, she seems satisfied with that.
Murzosh!
And I roll a 7 to immediately raise her.
All right, which half?
No!
She went like that.
Oh, the half with the head.
Okay. So the light begins to fade from her eyes and then comes right back, and she's like, I got my blood on the Alpine Rose. That is so great. Whoa, what's happening?
I'm so sorry. Just hold on, okay?
It is now Umbra's turn.
Good news, you're not dead.
Technically, I have 2 more attacks in that round.
Do you want to make those attacks?
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
you gotta
should be raging.
Yeah,
so-
I'm not done until you're done attacking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should I do all 3 attacks?
Okay, we'll save that until it happens next. You may continue to attack.
You cut her in half with the first attack.
Second
so.
attack only hits, so
Only hits.
odds evens for top bottom. Attacks the head side.
Well, I'm not raising something that he's still attacking.
Okay, that orc manages to throw his spear up, and you cleave the spear in half. Like that. And there's another startled one next to him.
And that is just shy of a critical. That's 9.
Okay.
So 85 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay, so you cleave that spear in half. He looks. That guy's less surprised than the one whose head you take off. Body leaping up, head slices off. That's the point where it's Harzul's turn.
And he raises
And he
her.
raises Murzosh from the dead.
I didn't realize he was going to kill others.
That
Sorry.
half of him.
I'm not going to raise anyone from the dead if he's just going to start killing them all.
So it's your move then.
Murzosh.
Murzosh is dead again.
So I can take off my hat now, right?
What's this?
How many more orcs are left?
I guess
78.
body drain on the bunny.
You can do that, yes.
Like a bunny drain.
Yes. Body drain?
And I rolled a 7, so I beat it by 11.
Okay,
So that's a critical. I do 150%.
okay, how much damage is that?
Depends on if you get a defensive check on that.
No, I'm not going to
If
succeed.
you haven't rolled one.
No, I won't make the defensive check.
Okay, so Harzul touches
So it'd be
a blood-spattered ear, and the bunny takes what? Sorry,
it'd be minus. Yeah, it would be with a critical. It'd be -5 to body, and -2 to all attacks,
My God.
and -5 to all body
I can
based
do all the
skill
math.
checks.
Yeah,
wow. Okay, so you see Snowball's face and eyes begin to look more sunken and gray. You can see the lines in his face where the veins begin to pop out. Harzul actually looks good for the first time. Like he's got some good color in his cheeks. It's like he's got a bit of a tan. His hair's
Now
fuller.
that's what I call some killer clever. #metapoint #superdoyle.
Killer
That works out really well because that pretty much puts the body back down to the non-rage state.
You unraged him.
Yeah.
You pretty much drain the rage
And
out.
now it looks like an old rabbit, right? So we look like we're like twinsies.
A little bit. He has more white. He has more white hair than you.
Oh.
So Umbra.
How upset now that they've seen that the bunny? Excuse me, I am not.
That was
Umbra.
Sarah talking.
That was Sarah. Now that they've seen that the rabbit has been mollified,
I did some mauling, all right.
are they still angry? Should
They're
I?
still in shock. I mean, seconds have passed.
Okay.
They while saying her
jump
goodbyes, the rabbit raged and cut their boss in half, attacked 2 others, killed one of them, and then the evil wizard, well, they don't know if it's evil or not, but drained
Incredibly.
the rage out of the raging rabbit.
Are we Are we in like a doorway? Are we in a cavern?
You're right at the entrance. Mirzash had opened it up for you.
We should just go.
Okay,
just
so
dive in.
If we're at the entrance, are we all like on one side of the entrance? What? Tell me more about. I'm thinking because I have wall bounce.
What would you like to do?
I want to bounce on the. If we're inside the cave entrance thing, I want to bounce on all the walls so that they fall down and the orcs are left on the outside and we're on the inside.
You haven't entered yet, so that wouldn't
So
really
that's what
work.
I was asking.
Yes.
But
Unless
you
you
want to
wanna-
make sure that we're caved in when we do get in. I'm not going in there.
I just didn't. I wanted to make a wall between us
You could also,
and the orcs.
if you wanted to, you could use your buff and gain a heart and give everyone a 5-point penalty.
All of the 78 orcs. Okay, I would like
The way
to
it's
use.
written is-
Oh, right.
I would like to use
All of the 78
buff,
orcs.
and all of the 78 orcs have a 5
Right.
penalty to hit their next hit.
So
You could have 2 days of double digits.
blanket nerf
Oswald.
on the entire clan.
Yes.
Wow.
And-
Well, I mean, they had it coming. Okay, so I'm not going to roll 78 times.
No.
I'll just use the buff, and the orcs. The orcs are pretty intimidated. They're shrunken back a bit. They did not see this afternoon playing out as it has thus far.
It's fair. It's fair, orcs.
I'm sorry.
Now it is. Well, it would be Mirzash's turn.
Really didn't want. She's a good fan, a great person.
The two shamans are well. What do they do?
They get a 5-point penalty on whatever they're doing.
That's true. They do. They're both still stunned. One of them says, "Up! Surround them!"
Oh no! Don't do that.
So the orcs then, it kind of gets them out of their torpor. They're like, right, yeah, shit, okay, and they basically surround you with a thicket of spears
Oh.
and hold there. No one seems really. They hold. They're not attacking because they don't really have a leader anymore.
This
Zell?
hack attack, I feel, has changed the story more than any hack attack ever.
Can I call a rule of cool?
You can't. Only he can.
Oh, there's okay. I thought okay.
All right.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe at the end of this round.
This is a huge fight.
We don't have anything for a really cool yet.
Let's. But you just put it in our favor a little bit, right? By giving us a.
Yeah.
Everybody has a. They're.
You have -5.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
All right. This is what we do. Is that a meta point that's available?
I got it.
All right. Use that meta point. And let's do something stupid.
No, I took care of that with my attack.
You had no choice.
You had no choice.
Yeah, no choice.
I do. Hey, ball bags! I yell. We're surrounded, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a tactical roll underneath the first set of orcs. Yeah. To get through them, because I'm wily. And grab all their attention and run the opposite way while doing this and going.
Okay, so
they can see the pointy ears now.
So there's 6 of you.
I'm gonna taunt all of them.
Hold on, there's 6 of you. There's 80 of them. Well, 78. Assuming that 20 of them could ring you. Let's say 15 could get a good. So let's say 20. 20 around you. So it's 4 ranks deep in any direction.
It's a really
Well, this is
long
totally
tactical
doable.
roll.
So you need to tactically roll under 4 sets of spears that are already beginning to get lowered into a
Check out your boosted basic abilities.
I mean,
I think there's some useful stuff in there right now.
into a sort of that phalanx. That's it.
Yeah.
That is so true.
No, I just read my normal ability and I realized I could have.
So, chat, if this plays
Wow,
out,
taking an aside.
taking on aside, Chad, if this plays out the way it logically should, I don't know if we'll plan next week.
The entire time while I'm doing this, I am talking to Umbra.
Yeah, except
So it's okay, hold on, I want to hear. Okay,
Well, the
tell me
entire
what's
time I'm doing
happening.
this, I am talking to Umbra as I'm moving and weaving through all the orcs while dropping orcish taunts, slurs, and all the mean shit I can think of to say to orcs as I move through until I am fully out of their range.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. You can attempt the same roll each time. First roll, no penalty. Second roll, -2. Third roll, -8. Fourth, -4. Fourth roll, -8.
But while I'm still talking to Umbra
Okay.
and the group, none of them can attack us.
I also don't
Because he's doing
I'm
his
calling the
aside.
aside.
Oh, okay, so they can't attack you while you're doing this.
But I'm gonna get everyone's fucking attention.
All right, so you're getting everyone's fucking attention, and you're rolling before you take the hat off?
Yes. And then when I make my way through, I'm gonna take off the hat and just say, "Hey, everyone, look at me."
All right,
Well
roll
done.
them bones.
I like your loophole.
Oh,
that's really good.
So that is a big old tumble, and I beat it by 11.
By 11, also, you get through the first 2 ranks.
Awesome.
So maybe Matt can get page 2 of his notes.
I don't think that's happening, but thank you. So that was okay. So you make it through the first 2 ranks on that roll. You can attempt the next rank roll at a -1.
Okay. And once again, I beat it by 11.
Make the third roll at a -2. Or no, at this point it should be -4.
I make it by 2.
Zell rolls under 4 ranks of orcish spearmen and pops out the outside while talking to Umber the whole time. Rips her hat off. You see pointy ears there. Elf blood, clearly.
I know.
But she looks human, which means
Half elf.
ding ding, and uncorks a litany of orcish slurs.
I know what that means. Know what that means? No, I don't know that one.
And gets about 30 of them, about half of them looking her way.
With your leader died because you're all weak. Avenger, I challenge you. And I just run.
You know, only one of them understands you.
Yeah, that's right. The one who spoke common is dead. So you speak.
I'll translate.
On your turn, you make now it's Opal's turn.
Oh, that's the language times 3.
Yeah, I get 3 languages.
Times 3, so you take Orcish, so you insult them all?
Yep.
All right, I will roll for them to see how many take
So
the
much for my
base.
false translation.
Wait. Where were you getting the language thing from?
Nathan?
Off Nathan's sheet? That would be real life languages.
Okay, sorry.
And you're
Okay,
nowhere
so
near
you
the
yell it. We'll need to wait. We'll need to get to someone to translate it to them on their turn. Opal, your turn.
That would be like French, Spanish, things like that. So someone will have to translate for you.
Opal is so startled that she's going to hold her action.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Opal's holding her action. Rose, it's your turn.
Well, this whole time I've just been trying to apologize to the orcs because I feel just so embarrassed about how everyone's been acting. I just can't believe it. They just put us up all night. They gave us all of their luxuries. They were so nice to us. They were going to help us get the binky. So I'm just so beside myself. I grab the head side.
So I guess it would be the northwest part of Murzash.
Yeah, I grab the northwest part of Morzach
Okay.
and cradle it. Because I'm also still in shock because
Right, of course.
it happened. I was just so nice to me. And this is probably my first experience like this. And I just feel so bad. All I can do is sing in hopes that it affects everyone to chill the F out right now.
Roll it.
Okay. I guess that would be...
And you get to roll your 10s.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I get to roll my 10. I'm not on mine. Okay. I rolled a 12. That's not so bad.
How much did you beat it by?
Special spells require a 13, so I rolled a 12.
Okay, so you beat it by 1.
All their rolls are -5 or.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
All them rolls are
Wow.
minus
Thank you,
5.
Sarah.
They're rolling on 12s
Thank you, Jack.
anyway.
And hey, I'll give it my plus 4.
Okay, you succeed. So, right as Zell infuriates a bunch of them, you calm a bunch of them down, and it's a wash. And that's the end of the round unless you want to take your action.
No.
Okay. Beginning of a new round. Rule of cool. We will go in reverse initiative order to determine, to call what you're going to do, and then go in actual initiative order. So, Rule of Cool, if you're not aware, is a boost that basically everyone tells you, chat, what they're going to do, no matter how ridiculous or apparently out of character, stretching the limits of reality or realism or physics. You then vote.
Free reroll.
And whoever wins the vote, their thing succeeds at 150%. It is a golden moment for them. Everyone else has to still attempt what they said they were going to do, but at a -5. The current situation is we have basically a, what is it, the guns drawn standoff thing?
A Mexican standoff?
Yeah, but that's racist.
I think we just call it a standoff.
A standoff now.
A Dominican standoff.
But you're.
I mean, you go some farther off flavor and call it a West Haven standoff.
West Haven standoff.
Jamaican standoff?
Of tons of orcs with spears ready to stab. One member outside of the circle, the other 5 in there, one of whom is cradling their dead leader at the backdoor entrance to their clan stronghold. So, going in reverse order. Rose, what are you going to do for the rule of cool?
Okay, so overwhelmed with the passion and the feeling of the situation. It's very tragic. It could go so many different ways. So released from forth my artistic self is just the most amazing song of forlorning. It reminds everyone of anger and understanding and friendship and the torso. This is physics be damned, right?
Yes.
Just so moved by my song. Everyone is chilled out, and somehow the torso magically is moved so much that it smiles.
So,
inspiring the orcs to chill out and be like, oh, Marzash is cool with this. Let's let them continue and take our cursed item like we had all planned, so everyone's happy.
So Rose is going to sing a duet with half of Murzash that is so moving, Murzash herself will cry or communicate and harmonize, sing with you to diffuse the situation. That is.
Are you making Marzat into a puppet?
I was going to say it's a puppetry check.
That is pretty cool.
It's a puppeteering check.
I mean, I want Marzash to.
I think that's a performance.
That's pretty cool. I would say that's a performance roll. Anyway, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Opal, your rule of cool.
All right, physics be damned. Since I've got the that I'm protected by a mysterious force.
That is.
Which is my bunny rabbit, Harvey, from a previous metaverse.
I recall that.
What will happen is that the spirit of Harvey will go into Snowball, as they are both rabbit people, right? And the bunny will stretch his arms out in a fashion, and Opal will touch him, and she will create a shield that surrounds all of us through the power of the bunny.
What?
I'm making a
I'm kidding. No, it's great. So you're going to summon. Harvey is going to enter Snowball.
Yes.
And
I give consent.
And go like this, right, and it's going to be like a. Because I can shield myself normally, but with Harvey's help, and because it's a rule of cool,
you're boosting your shield.
I'm boosting the shield so that it surrounds us.
Cool.
From them.
All right, so summoning the Hex Destiny's Guardian Rabbit, patching that rabbit into Snowball, thus magnifying the rabbit power, and extending your shield to cover the whole party.
Indeed.
That is awesome. Zell, current reigning champion of the Rule of Cool.
That's right. As Zell was making her awesome tactical tumbles through the phalanx of orcs, she noticed that the next one in command was none other than their top hunter. In fact, this orc loves the hunt. While she made her rolls, she snatched his prized possession, his anklet. His anklet.
His wrist anklet?
Yeah, he has a wrist anklet and a wrist anklet.
And an ankle bracelet.
Because it belonged to an Atach that wiped out an entire orcish clan, but he has the all 3 fingers thumbs of that Atach onto this bracelet, right?
Yeah.
And that's like his hunting trophy.
Sure, yeah. It's his pride and joy.
Yeah. So no matter what Zell says, he sees this, and Zell runs all the way back to where they were before, and causing more Elon Musk plants to come off to throw off their scent, all the way through the mushy apples, where she realized that there was the bullshit lake. Which is such a bullshit lake, because you think you can go fishing there and get stuff. There's nothing in there. All it is, it's just like an endless cavern.
It's bullshit.
Deep, stagnant water the whole way through.
Yeah, she runs over, then summons Umbra.
This is really complicated.
Yeah, she summons Umbra, who then appears and hops on, and they run across the lake And in that rage, all the other orcs now just in for the hunt, chase after her as she's on Umbra. And as Umbra and her walk on the lake, they all fall in to their impending doom.
So, recap.
I don't
like an
know.
old school
Let's see if I get this right.
This old school Sarah
This is
rule.
like
Cool.
vintage Sarah right
So
here. This is pretty cool.
you
I want to do
as you
25
tumble
things
out,
in this order.
you realize who the clan's top hunter is, what he is excessively proud
Just
of. Just so happens to be excessively proud of his 3-thumbed attach wrist anklet, which you snatch off, thus taunting him and enraging him to such a degree that he breaks formation, taking all the hunters with him. They follow you through the bullshit orchard to the bullshit lake, at which point you summon Umbra, leap upon his back, and Jesus sprint your way across the water.
Umbra, can you water walk?
For you.
You don't really. Well, it's a rule of cool, so yes, she can.
Yeah.
It's a rule of cool.
I do have water walk.
Thus, Pied Pipering the orcs to their own watery demise.
Yeah, like Disney did Lemmings.
All right.
Who's gone? I got
Umbra.
so lost.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I am a wolf. These guys are in a clan.
Yeah.
I challenge one of them to a batchall,
That's good. Good idea.
and I say,
Crossing the streams again?
Uh-huh.
We
Not-
actually had an email about not doing this, didn't we?
it's a rule of cool. So, one-on-one, whoever wins,
But it's not a
wins,
rule
and
of
everybody else
parentheses.
goes
I'm
home.
cool.
Okay, so you challenge the
I challenge one of them.
one of them. You just specific. So just anyone at random.
One-on-one, it's like these two people fight, and that's the
balls
only
on it.
thing that has to fight, and then everybody else, the winner gets the
All right,
reward of the war.
You challenge an orc to a
Battle.
duel for all the marbles.
Yep.
Excellent. Harzul.
So here's what I see. We have an entire regiment of orcs surrounding us in 4 lines.
Indeed, they do. 4 ranks deep.
4 ranks deep.
You are
Their
the Romans
leader.
at Kanai.
The northwest corner of their leader is being held by our bard,
Some too, actually.
whom I adore.
That you do.
And she's preparing to puppeteer.
Does the the southwest quadrant of the
Southeast.
orc
Quadrant.
the southeast quadrant of the orc, does it have most of the innards?
Yeah.
I would think that most
I
of the.
never in my years as a GM.
I think you just need to answer this question.
Yes.
Yes, good. All right.
Yes.
Well, look, we don't have a lot of time, and we have a big dungeon to get through, and I don't want to waste all of my
The
best
dungeon's
spells.
getting smaller by the minute.
Right. So I'm thinking, let's get to it, right?
Right.
So, here's what I do. I stick my finger into the stomach
Ew.
of the orc.
The actual stomach, not
of
the
the
name.
now deceased orc leader.
Okay.
Right in there.
Yeah.
And I just grab a hold of whatever food and water they have eaten or drank for that day.
Caribou flapjack.
Caribou flapjack and whatever water they had too. And I
Caribou blood.
and I putrefy both that food and that water using my putrefy food and water.
Okay.
Okay? Now at the same time I activate Haxor,
Oh,
which
God.
is my special ability which allows me to target
Everything.
anybody with that same ability.
So you are putrefying the guts.
All the food and water that my targets have drunk that or eaten that day.
So you're going to
Opal
give
did not have flapjacks.
you're going to give the entire clan food poisoning
All at once, yes.
all at once. That is pretty fucking evil.
That's good because you need to.
It's incredibly evil.
Has anyone ever retired during the show?
Actually, I did
Chris,
once. If you
twice.
remember,
Twice.
If you remember during that one episode. I did.
Oh yeah, people have walked away.
And now, Snowball, it's your turn.
So this feels so anticlimactic after everything else that's been said so far.
No, it's
but,
good. It's gonna be good.
As Thomas, I have immediate access to the entire knowledge of the metapods, of all of this stuff. So what I'd like to do is quickly sift through all the information that is available about this clan of orcs in particular.
And the Stonebriar
and
clan.
yeah, and what their hereditary rules and regulations are related to honorable fights and when it is permissible to kill off an opponent in a fit of random rage, and everything like this, and to quickly sift through all of that to be able to provide to them a cogent argument as Snowball, justifying the slaughter that just occurred by using their own clan's rules for war.
So,
why this was actually an honorable action. This was completely within.
Right. So basically,
He's rules lawyering.
you're going through.
I would like a rules lawyer.
You're going through Orcish to rules lawyer your way into that being a justified killing.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I know.
All right.
Why do I have to wade through applesauce to move behind me?
You do.
It's like our house.
Now we vote. Well, first, quick recap. We have Pied Piper of Doom, Bachal Single Combat, Rules Lawyer Justification,
Shield.
the Shield Projection through Rabbit Power, Putrefying everyone's food, and
While it's in them.
Right. And a moving song duet with half of their current leader.
That neutralizes
Do
them.
what's right,
Neutralize
everyone. Vote
It's down to you,
evil.
chat. And remember, everyone else still has to attempt their shit.
Rules lawyer.
is awesome.
Evil.
I need to walk this off.
What's the matter? Something not sitting right that you ate?
I'm pretty sure you've got this one.
Oh man, yeah, we'll see. We got to see what the puppet duet thing is really good.
Should we introduce ourselves while we're doing
Jesus
this?
walking is pretty good.
Oh yeah, we never did.
Sure.
We can introduce
All
ourselves.
right, let's look in at the. Okay.
Are they done?
I want another
While voting was
meltdown.
happening, we had a comment about quick introductions.
Like we can introduce ourselves.
Kill some time while they vote.
Go ahead.
Who are you?
Hey, what's up? It's me, Keeson.
Hey, I'm Sarah Sanders.
Wait, there was no AKA that time?
No, that's. I'm all the way in the avatar right now, so I just gotta do
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have our results.
Oh, okay. Well, we got
Hi,
to introduce
Keeson.
ourselves.
So, it was close.
In no way. I'm assuming.
Well, it
was not close at all.
it was cosmically, it was close.
It was in the same.
Cosmically.
Thomas, you came in second with 7.
Yes.
And
Oh God.
26 votes higher. Crash. So, the putrefaction of everyone's food is going to go up. But now this all happens in initiative order.
And my hacksaw
Thomas, you
goes
go
away.
first.
Yeah, and the haxor goes away.
So, Thomas,
I
you're
made the
going
real cool go already.
So,
He's using haxor
I'm using my hacksaw as part of it.
to make it even cooler.
So
Yo,
I bid more units.
Couch salesman, make your roll for finding that knowledge.
No, car salesmen stand outside a lot. That's not.
It's a couch salesman.
he's a couch.
Oh, couch salesman. Sorry.
I get a 10-point bonus on knowledge checks.
Yeah.
Okay. But a -5 to.
Yeah, so you
Oh, that's true. So only a 5-point bonus.
Yeah.
What would this be under?
Knowledge.
Foreign culture, I think might make sense.
Yes, that would work.
So with my penalty, I will make my check by 7.
Wow. Well done.
All right. You the knowledge comes flooded. There's a bit of a hesitation, of course, because there's the world still being locked and whatnot.
Right.
It all comes in a batch. Basically says, okay, Stonebriar clan, militaristic, traditional, facial scarring, very hierarchical. So it is acceptable to sometimes it's a council of elders. A lot of times it's battlefield promotions by challenge can happen, and killings are justifiable if the clan has been betrayed.
Now one of you can try to say how your rule of cool is destiny related. Hashtag chosen oath.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jet.
I don't know. Oh my goodness. Let me
What was the stone? What was it?
Stonebriar clan.
Stonebriar and the dead orc is
Murzosh
and the stone
of the Stonebriars.
Basically, Matt, if we defend our action by saying it's because it's part of our destiny, you get to rule if that's
Right.
true or not, and we get to add a D12 or not.
Minus a
or
D12.
minus a D12.
So speaking as Snowball will then speak as Thomas for a moment. Hear me, oh great Stonebriar orcs. For it is my sad duty to point out to all of you that your Urzat's leader, Murzath's, in her lifetime did in fact betray each and every one of you through her willingness to cavort with us and allow us into your band. As such, I felt that it was my sacred duty to honor you by slaughtering her in ritual combat thus anointing myself as your new leader and banishing us through your tunnels down to the location of this cursed artifact.
And that's when
Make
the
a mind
dysentery
check.
hits.
What?
And that's when the dysentery hits.
No, it's my turn next, I think.
Mind check. I've got a shot. I made it! I made it on the dot! Oh my god! I had to make it 5.
You realize as you're done that you said that in Westish.
Damn it. Good point. Good point.
All right.
Well played. Well played.
Harzul.
So it was
So
successful.
Harzul reaches into the southeast
We
quadrant.
really don't have time for this, everyone.
It's a molecule.
You hear a collective. You hear a collective brown note from the orcs. As everyone kind of folds up like an accordion, and then what is the group like the plural noun for projectile vomiting?
That.
It's like projectiles
Yeah,
vomiting.
maybe you have a murder.
It's called a Nickelback.
It's called, yeah.
So
a group projectile vomiting is called a
projectile
Nickelback.
vomiting results of orcs barfing partially digested rotten caribou all over one another.
Does it like encourage others to
It's
puke
like
more?
that scene from Stand By Me.
Oh,
so
okay.
the puking continues. Their ranks are effectively broken. Each one of them is basically kneeling or something right now as they continue to hack and spit and hork all over each other.
They're horking orcs?
Yes, they are.
Orc.
In about 5 minutes, it starts coming out the other end. We might want to get in the cellar.
So yeah, their ranks at this point are. I mean, some of them they're holding themselves up by their spears where they can, but the ground is also now considered difficult terrain because of all the orc vom soaking into the ground of the bullshit hills. Yes,
I've already tumbled underneath them already.
Oh yeah, no, it's good that you did before that.
You have to come back now, though.
Oh man,
Difficult terrain.
All right, Umbra. Now it is your turn to challenge one of these mighty orcs.
Now, and keep in mind, I am a wolf,
Yes, you are.
and they can't understand.
Probably
So,
not.
That is correct.
You figured that out faster than I did.
so
Oh, yeah.
I am going to growl my fiercest growl and snarl my fiercest snarl
I
and
love it.
try to
And roll your terrible eyes.
roll
And
and all the things, trying to get one to combat me. Just the one. I beat it by 3.
so you're trying to.
Oh no, I didn't. I lost by
negative
2.
5.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Never
So
mind.
you're trying to provoke them to attack you, but they just are scared of you and moving away now, further breaking their ranks. Now
I
you've
think-
got sort of
I
a
think
teardrop-shaped bit is opening in their rank around you where Umbra went. So there's nothing but vom and carabits in the middle.
Yes,
Carabits?
Carabits.
carrots.
It's a delicious frozen
liked
treat.
it.
Craft carabits.
Disgusting.
More antler in every bite. All right, Zell, your turn.
Awesome. You know what? Doing this selfless act that Zell thought was like, hey, this might actually help other people. I'd say this is something that the Chosen One would do.
Okay, chat.
Steal it. I love it.
It's your decision.
Oh, sure.
Vote yes or no on whether or not this is part of the Chosen One's destiny.
In order to clear the complete path against an army of orcs so that our group may go on to complete this celestial bid, Zell selflessly
That was a great
outs
question.
herself amongst the
Oh, God.
the
What are
worst
they
of
going to
worst.
say?
Using friendship with her spirit wolf
And water walking.
and water walking and the teleportation because you'll come
Yeah,
back
I'll
to
just
me.
go. Zoop.
So it's 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Yep.
Does this count? Now, does he roll the d12 or do I?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think it's whoever rules.
Well, it's close. Right now, yes is only up by 15.
Yes, yes.
And all I gotta do is steal this wrist anklet.
Oh, wait.
Oh, man.
Wait. No is pulling
No,
close.
no, it's pulling up.
No is pulling all the way
Jason
to...
is using the chosen one because he thinks that sacrificing himself
I think you should roll
for the good of the
d12
party
personally.
is part
I think I
of
will.
her destiny.
There's a couple more 12
Really?
votes. Okay.
And so chat is voting on whether or not it is part of
By
the
a
destiny.
vote of 27 to 9, yes squeaks by. What did you roll?
That would have been a 13, so I beat it by 2.
Do I
You beat
need
it
minus
by
the 5.
8.
Do I need to?
No, I included that.
No, I'm saying you beat it by 8 because I rolled the chosen one thing for you.
Yes.
So,
Do I need to make a roll for the water walking?
No, it's just
You're a spirit wolf.
soon
It's just what you
enough.
do. No roll.
So Zella takes off.
roll?
It's actually you're like,
mean
hey,
a
it
swimming
takes
roll?
a while for the chief hunter to realize you've stolen his wrist anklet.
Yeah.
Because he's puking his guts out, and he's like, and basically the orc says, "Oh, come on, really?" And it looks like he's looking for a reason to leave the ranks of puke anyway. So he kind of half speed comes off after you, and come on. The other orcs are like, yeah. The other orcs are like, oh no, we've been routed, and just break ranks and start fleeing in
All I can hear
directions.
is like the squish of the ground, like every step they take.
Just wait till they come by the apples.
Those moose jacks smell even worse after they've come back.
It's like the floor after a B-52's concert. So you continue after there, and you reach the edge of the water. You have to wait for a while for the orcs to catch up because they're limping along. And then you summon
No, just
Umbra, who appears next to you.
for children.
And now you can roll to carry
It
across
actually
the water.
says no roll needed.
No roll needed. You can water walk.
Yep.
All right, you ride across the water, and let's see if the orcs are this dumb. God damn it!
Well, you didn't think you were going to get out of it. Now you did. Yay!
All right. The orcs shouldn't think their day could get worse. But then they all followed. I don't know. Maybe they thought clearly the spirit wolf with magical powers can cross the lake, the bullshit lake. Ergo, we should as well. And after all the puking and the putrefaction in their guts, to then fall headfirst into stagnant water, which they reflexively inhale and drink. It's
Not to mention the dry heaving forces an automatic
I'm just
inhale.
gonna move on to Opal at this point.
Oh right, okay. So my shield at this point to protect us from puke.
Puke shield.
That is a 13 -5, so it's an 18. So that's a no.
No, you do not.
That's a no. It's
So here's what happens. You summon Harvey, but project him and succeed in projecting him into Snowball. And Snowball, you feel a second soul enter you that says, "I am here to defend Opal. Kill them all."
oh
So
I was going to do that anyway, guy.
Rose, there's about 40 orcs left, porking and puking.
Okay, so this would neutralize everyone.
Yes.
All of everybody.
Yes.
With my beautiful, crazy song of blood and tears. So I'm gonna roll my performing arts with a -5.
At the time of my life.
That's not the song.
I'd like to start singing that when the fairy comes back.
Okay.
With everyone.
I like that music and
Yeah, my crooning.
I feel like Harzo's done that once or twice.
Well, I rolled a total of 5. My performing arts is a 19.
Oh,
-5, so it's a 10. Oh, but you still beat it by 9.
So the orcs stop their frenzied hurling.
Oh.
And
And
look
these
up
guys too.
and watch and are amazed. And Murzosh, a little bit of life is still there, and she tilts her head to kind of embrace you in a way, signaling this is okay. I'm all right with this. And the rest of the orcs just lay down their spears and back away.
And them? I want them to be affected by it too.
They're okay too. They you feel yourself
we're all done
mollified a
with
bit.
her, yeah.
You feel you don't really need to do this. You feel that after watching 40 green bodies bob to the surface.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Hey, however you meet your peace.
well, I pull out some gut and needle and start sewing the body back together.
Okay, so you sew the body back together. The rest of the orcs are just kind of
Got it.
again. Half the clan is dead. The other half doesn't
Keep
really
singing.
know what to do, and so
Before you sew her up, maybe I should heal the pestilence that you put inside.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Take care of this first.
okay. So you do that.
Gosh.
Just
Marzosh.
heal that thing shut and I'll raise it.
Okay, so you're sewing Marzosh back together. The other orcs see this and are saying, "Oh, okay." And they're talking back and forth. Maybe they just wanted to show us that they weren't messing around, that we shouldn't screw with them. Maybe. Okay.
Gosh.
You can resurrect people too, by the way.
I can only raise the dead if they've
You can
recently
resurrect them, and
died.
you can also attach limbs. That's specifically.
Okay, so
It's
because
not on my sheet, so I didn't know that.
It is on
unlike
your sheet.
Skelly
It's right
Bro-
there. Can resurrect and restore limbs.
children,
Yes, yes.
unlike Skelly Bro, who actually tore himself out of his own
Can't read.
flesh to become a skeleton, Murzosh jerks back to life.
Nothing happened while you were gone. We're going to enter and pretend like
No, it's okay.
What happened to my clothes?
Well, you were killed, but it's okay. There was an
Killed?
I explained everything that just
Guys, I'm back. I just took.
I tell.
This is where Allah appears next to Chris and says, "Sing for me!" Oh my God! What's wrong with you people?
The time
It's
of my
over.
life.
It's over.
Always
Don't
on
follow
to
me.
you.
Oh my God! It's not horrible. And she explodes. That's how fairies die. Most people don't know that fairies explode when they die.
I clap a lot.
Marcel, just please go
Yeah.
go save the clan. I'm gonna get used to this. And
Slight side effect.
Let's
You may be
again
forced-
Continue. Hashtag meltdown.
Oh, thanks, John.
You may be slightly forced to follow all of my commands. Sorry.
Really?
yeah,
That's great.
that is great, says Undead Murzosh.
I thought so. I give Murzosh just a nice little hug.
Thank you. Your blood
I mean, unless
smells
you want to
really
like
good.
restore actual life. I mean, that's.
Ooh, do you want a slave or not?
I mean, I suppose I should want that.
Yeah, we're totally good with slaves. That is evil. People as property. Come on, that's the definition of evil.
There's just so much work.
See if you can justify it through law, though. That is way. and then make the fragments of that defeated civilization.
And you know, Chip gets so jealous if I have any other minions around. So.
It's about heritage. States' rights.
I swear to God, if this thing says manifest destiny, I'm going to throw the fucking thing.
Won't be good.
Well, I guess
mean, not good, but. Okay.
I can resurrect her so she's normal.
But you really like that?
Would you please then, like, very soon, otherwise it's still going to continue rotting and following us around and talking about how great Alpenrose is when really it should be me doing that
I'm
most of the
feeling.
time.
Am I supposed to devour the lifeblood of the living? Is that my calling? No.
Oh no! Look at me! Look at me!
her,
Right
look
here!
at her.
Right here! Right!
I can see your pulse.
Yeah.
Just keep looking, but don't move, okay?
So I beat it by 4. So right here, and I
Okay.
use my patron. So it's a fucking critical.
Okay.
Come back to me. And we have like an eyeball.
Okay,
with
yeah,
the
you are
good
on the same
And then the light of Theron, comes down from the heavens.
Yeah, comes down and would obliterate an undead creature, except you are infusing it with soul. The necrosis that has begun to spread is cleansed from her flesh, and she collapses, steaming, and rises up, completely healed, and then goes,
Sorry.
Scars.
my scars!
Scars.
Oh,
I'm the lowest member of the clan!
Actually, you're also the highest ranked member of the clan.
She looks around and just says, could you,
I will cut you up as much as you want. The dagger would let me.
I will totally do that too.
See, look.
and I'll heal them right up. So they're not bloody.
I think there was one over here.
And she's like, okay, one of the orcs says, that says you can't swim.
Speaking of swimming,
Would you please
didn't you?
go save the clan? We'll wait for
Sorry,
you.
Marzosh, and thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank you.
Anything you need.
So the rest of us are all back,
Private
correct?
concert.
Looks that way. Cool.
All right, so the orcs beat it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, thank you. I still love you. Wicked
Good.
scar. Look at that.
It's so cool.
Should you cut
Oh wait, when I healed her, did the tattoo go away?
No.
Wicked scar went.
I will pay for your tattoo, okay?
60 bears.
I will get your 60 bears. I will get them. I will get the 60 bears.
Sometimes I feel like doing the right thing is the wrong thing.
60 bears.
I'll help you out. You're not. It's not the end of the
Is that
story.
how many bears' blood it took?
Yeah.
We'll work on it. Just
It's
write
good.
it down.
It's good.
60 bears.
Did
we
you
owe
collect
you.
the blood yourself, or did you have to buy it?
Excuse
From
me?
did the artist provide it, or did you?
I provided it. Look at
And the artist told you it would take 60 bears worth of blood.
core blood from the aorta. Hunter.
I'm just gonna write it down like as I owe
I'm
you.
just saying, I'm an anatomist by trade, and wouldn't take that much, mate. Think maybe you got had.
Roll for initiative.
Quick, someone call me a bunny.
Wait, is she even high enough rank to challenge me at this point?
Time passes!
Time shift.
Time chip!
That's what happens. By the second time you GM the show, you learn that you have to do that sometimes.
I learned the first time.
I know. I said by the.
So, we defuse the fight. Mirzash goes off with the remnants of her clan. You're at the cellar leading to the dungeon entrance of the Stonebriar's stronghold.
Well, this should be a walk in the park then, right?
Oh, it's a literal park down here.
Let's go.
Spruce.
Off we go.
Let's go.
Wild Black Yonder.
All right, so long dark tunnel.
That we walk through unscathed and very quickly.
That you walk through, because past a bunch of, you can see there are ropes and lock bars that have been put in place over various traps. It's kind of an oohing and ahhing as you go. It's like, oh, that would have taken my head off. Oh, that's really, oh, the ceiling would have collapsed here.
I saw that.
Oh,
I saw
that was
that.
vintage.
I saw that. I saw that.
What does this mean? The penitent man shall.
You lose a bit of elevation as you go down, probably, well, there's no dwarves in the party.
We got a rabbit.
You got a rabbit, that's true. So you're about 40 fathoms deep. That's carrot fathom in rabbit parlance. When you reach a room with a sort of a trapezoidal little foyer leading to double doors.
Dumbledore?
Double doors.
Oh, gotcha.
He's my sworn enemy, and I will take him with the power of death.
Perhaps you, the Skelly Bro, and
Chip.
the wolf.
His
need-
name is Chip.
Chip.
See? Yes, buddy, here's a chip.
Should we? Oh,
Here's another chip.
okay. Stop feeding him chips.
Oh, they're not really chips. No, they're just, pieces of orc I picked up on the way.
Oh, fine. So, what's our game plan? Do we open the doors, hope we don't fall asleep? Do we send them in first?
Well, first things first, we find it. It's marked. They said it's marked.
We were told that they would smell it. Both Umber and Snowball.
Yeah,
the orc pheromones go beyond this door.
Right, I mean, I assume giant double doors is a pretty good.
Yeah, we follow the trail. We get there. We have a Chip and
I think we're there. Is my point.
and Umbra.
Okay, so here's what happens. Umbra paws at the door. The moment he touches the door vanishes, and you realize you're not in a trapezoidal foyer, but a diamond-shaped room. The door there is gone, and there is a solid wall behind you where you came in. And ahead of you are 3 pillars. Atop one appears to be a scorpion. Atop another is a hissing snake.
Okay.
And on a third, suspended almost as if hovering in water, is some hideous-looking jellyfish with long, ugly tendrils.
All right, this is like Skyrim, right? So we just run around the room.
There is a door on the opposite side of the room with a keyhole.
A keyhole?
Keyhole.
But no sign of a key.
No sign of a key.
Are these things, are they statues or are they
No,
like
they're
living
live
things?
and big,
Okay.
like
Oh.
falling over the side of it, but they're not moving to engage with you. Scorpion, snake, jellyfish.
May I check traps in this?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't have a buff.
Beat it by 6.
Beat it by 6. You're guessing, because it's so derivative, that one of these pillars has the key on it.
And you have
3 poisonous animals from different climes, you got to figure it out. That's when you're just waiting for the voice from the ceiling to start.
Okay.
And it does.
Okay, here we go.
And says, 3 keys, 1 way forward. Choose correctly and live. choose incorrectly, you can infer the rest of the data. Opal, make a mind check.
Mine, no, I missed it by 3.
Okay.
Crash.
Yeah.
If my understanding of the situation is correct, this might be a moment for you to simply punch a hole in the door.
Well, we're not going to try and find the key.
It was just a thought.
The voice says, wait. Opal?
Yes?
A little door opens up in the side, and an old man, looks mid-80s, shuffles out, adjusts his glasses. And because at some point in the journey, Opal runs into an elderly gentleman who turns out to remember her from her adventuring days. He's like, it's me! It's Olney! Olney Haversford!
Someone get me a potion of clarity, stat! He's hot!
Yes, you had quite the crush on him.
Oh!
Yes! Hey, Olney Haversford, how are you?
Bitchin'!
It's been 60 years,
All right, this is about to get all bridges in Madison County. I suggest we make a break for that door and break right through it as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Are you in a new party now?
These are my friends! Do you have the key?
Oh, it's none of the keys. It's a ruse. The door isn't even locked. You wouldn't believe how many people get stung and die. It is actually quite funny. There are viewports all over there. The clan members come down here and they eat popcorn.
They're not doing that now, though, because they're all throwing up.
Oh.
Yeah, very sick.
Oh.
Something going around. I think it was the Moose Jacks.
Yes, I have noticed they haven't been coming around as much. I actually have been
so lonely. I bet it's lonely.
Looking for well, I have many years of experience as a trap room operator, but before that, and Opal can attest to this, I was one of the strongest men in the Western Reaches. Yes.
He was.
My great hammer. You remember?
I do remember that hammer.
I am.
Is he saying that the hammer is?
I'm actually. Do you have henchmen to carry your things? I am.
I point to Umbra.
I growl.
She's purring.
Chip.
I would love if you came along.
I would love to be. I don't charge much for my services. I would be happy to carry anything you need carried. For I am still one of the stronger men in the Western Reaches.
Well, looking at the party, you're stronger than us.
Reach into my satchel and pull out the head of the other orc that got decapitated.
Oh!
And fling it over to him.
Olney, would you mind signing an NDA if you're going to travel with us?
Oh, certainly.
Good. It's just a standard no death agreement. If you fall in battle, we just, we keep you on anyway for a while.
You gain power of attorney over my soul?
Yes, but I've been very judicious with that in the past.
We all know I've had your soul.
Skelly Bro leans in and goes,
Chip doesn't mind at all. I'll make sure that you cross over in good time.
As long as I get to carry your water.
Bonus feature, in fact. Fulfill your duties to this one. Mm-hmm. You're guaranteed a resurrection by this one.
Boom!
Ooh.
Full resurrection.
Where do I sign?
Powers of life and death right here.
Yeah, excellent. What now?
I'm not sure how much of a henchman he's going to be with that giant torch he's carrying.
Well,
buddy burn.
We'll be able to see, That's good. Oh, right, yeah. Because the old man boner he's got.
Oh. He looks down. Oh, hello. And who are you, you fine young specimen?
You know what? Let's make a rule right now.
I've never seen.
Look at me.
Yes.
Look at right here. Don't describe the creature in any way. Just call
Warrior.
him
Snowball. There's no other word you should use when referring
He's a pretty wise one.
to snowball.
Tell him why. Tell him why.
Oh, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah,
He has anger issues if he.
Mild anger issues.
Don't.
Oh, I see.
No other reference.
Oh, well.
That's how you got that head right there.
You know, whatever
yes.
you do, don't talk about his hair. You got me then.
Mum's the word.
Which
About my mum?
Let's see if
I
he-
will have your soul from your body, old man.
It's like, no, I understand. I was just curious, as I have never before encountered a member of your species, and I have quite the checklist. It gets boring down here.
what?
I bet it gets kinky in the middle, though.
I'm told I'm the only one of my kind.
Oh, well then.
Where's the door?
Oh, it's there. It's not
Let's
locked.
go.
Right. Excellent. What a day. Huzzah. He sings a little marching song.
I'm going to miss him when he dies in a day and a half.
Actually, I'm gonna make him carry me because I walk super slow. So he's gonna carry me.
Oh, yes, I think I can do
He's gonna
this.
carry me.
Absolutely. You hear the crack as he tries to lift you and accordions over backward.
All right, because I'm like 800 pounds with the armor
Yes.
and the belt.
And,
I forgot.
And let's see if... Let's give him a body check.
Well, I reckon he died happy.
And
It's all good. He signed the NDA.
that's true. Well, I mean, both hips are crushed.
Oh God! I
And his knees are facing backwards now.
Oh God!
I don't know that there's much healing that can be done there. Basically, trying to heal him is the thaumatological equivalent of a account overdrawn.
And thus ends the saga of only third leg.
While this episode of Empty Nest is happening, is there a way that I can milk the venom from the snake?
Fucking sure. Why not? Milk the snake.
I'm gonna milk the snake.
You're gonna milk the snake.
You're gonna what?
I'm milking the snake.
He's milking the snake for venom.
Milking the snake. Milking the snake. Milking the snake. Milking the snake. Milking the snake.
I don't get it.
I heal like so good.
There's nothing to heal. You know what happens when you...
Look, there is, okay?
You know what
There
happens
is.
when you drop cotton candy in water?
You get cotton candy juice.
It's fine right now.
There is pink slime. Yeah, there's not enough to make McNuggets. All
I
right?
thought we were going to get to see like the end of Cocoon for a second, but it really just ended up being all of Cocoon 2.
Oh, wow. So, however, you do feel a bit of his soul entering yours to accompany you on the rest of your life.
Okay.
Giving you advice about diabetes.
It's one for Britney.
You have a conditional +1 body bonus. Conditional to when you choose to use it, basically summon for the memory of your friend.
Right. Thank God, because without the belt, my body is a 3.
Right. So, 7 more minutes of this horror show.
We do have a meltdown.
We do have a meltdown.
Which way are we going? And how many in which
Put
direction?
it on a bang.
Which we'll save until next week.
Okay, alright.
And,
Did we get through the door?
Yeah, we get through the door, right?
look.
The door was unlocked.
Oh, sorry.
One page down.
Did you get through an entire page today?
I got through an entire page today by cutting half the page. Yeah!
Winning in Metaverse!
Winning in Metaverse. All right. So, to recap,
Today, we can't.
today you started a half hour outside of town, attacked yourself 3 times, used both of your fireball spells and all of your heals, failing to notice the Orcish clan that had surrounded you and deemed you not a threat. The Orcish clan extended every possible courtesy to you, took you back to their home, marked you as members of your tribe, graciously agreed not to skin you if only we do one simple thing for them, at which point Chat hack attacked the racial slur into the game to set off the barbarian, who then murdered their acting chief. And some amazing roll of cool stuff as you managed to survive being surrounded by 80 orcs, 4 ranks deep.
Well done, everyone.
Well done, everyone.
Way to live through all the crap we just caused for ourselves.
Yeah, wow.
If my real gaming group ended up like this, I would just kill them all on principle.
At this point, speaking of principle, we are now halfway through the allotted time for Farther All, and you have collected 0 300. You need to be successful.
Well, maybe we can extend.
Maybe, well, maybe. Wouldn't that be
You're
wonderful?
probably going to need to extend. Oh, I need something from chat before we go today.
Oh, and what do you need from chat?
I need their favorite predatory animal. Preferably a mammal.
Other than Snowball?
Yeah, and I want 4 choices that they can agree on.
Okay, chat.
Do those things, chat.
That could open it.
It is metaverse related.
It'll take them a little bit because those ones are tricky because they have to come up with
Agree,
ideas and then vote on.
Oh,
it.
Yeah, no, just
So did we eclipse Waffle Threshold?
I think so.
we got through at least one because we have boosted abilities.
Yeah, we got
Nice.
Honey Badger.
There's a waffle.
Yeah, Waffle's at 500 now, so we totally hit that. I think we might have hit the DG giveaway. I'm not sure. Or the
Tarantula.
Zoe giveaway.
Tarantula's not it's hairy. It's not a mammal.
You want just
I'll allow it.
No, you.
I call it Octo
You
Kitty.
just want 4 animals? You want 4 animals?
I want 4 animals. Yeah.
I mean, you got Wolverine, Ocelot, Panda, Raptor, Hawk, Wolf, Red Panda, Platypus, Hedgehog.
Okay.
AK's like, agree on? How the hell is this going to happen?
You don't have to agree on that. Just give me, if you've got a list of 10 or so, go ahead and have one of the mods just send it to me privately.
Yeah, if someone can keep
on
a
Discord
list of
and
those things.
and it will be used.
I'm really glad that in the next session we're going to go in and meet the actual group that's been collecting the quest items.
So that might have to have
And then
another
one of them
group
will
then.
call me a bunny. We'll kill them and then we'll take them. Come on.
That's how
look at my notes.
Then we just take all 3 quest items and then we take the credit for it.
That is pretty. You're going to snipe another party for the collected items. Okay.
No.
I am incredibly evil.
But now you've got an out if we get
No, I do have an out. Yeah.
How fluffy am I?
You're a wolf.
You're like
I know.
You're
How much,
fluffy at all.
I know, but fluffy, down wise. Wolves have, downy kind of fur, right?
You're.
Kind of made of spiritual
I
jelly.
haven't pet many wolves.
I imagine they're fluffy.
When you get the
Okay,
chance, you
why-
got to pet a wolf.
They're pretty
Why-
coarse.
Why are you asking? What is?
I was hoping to
Yes.
prevent the rabbit from losing his freaking mind by having somebody use my fur to fashion little earplugs so that he
Why
does
not-
not hear.
Why not candle wax or cork or anything
hadn't
but
gotten
your
that
own
far.
hair?
Those nasty ass apples.
I'm part cottontail.
Cottontail.
Just saying, could be an idea.
It's a
If
joke.
we want to keep him from losing
I
his
thought we weren't bringing him up during shows anymore.
cotton.
Well played.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
It took me a minute.
Oh, Paximo suggests just bite his ears off.
Just hide my face.
Or that.
That's a good. You know,
That's a
that'll
good
work.
one, Pax.
Okay, looks like we have red panda, honey badger, wombat, the B word, platypus, and Tasmanian devil. That's 6, but you can take your choice from
I'll
there.
take them. Thank you so much.
All right.
Someone whisper those or message them to us.
They're going to be used in the next metaverse for whatever
Excellent.
reason.
So I think.
reason. Don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm done. I'm done. so
What's the clock say?
the clock says. What does it say? It says we've got 2 minutes left.
2
so I
minutes
can
left.
scream for 120 seconds, or we can go now.
We can. Nick,
Should we introduce ourselves?
All right.
We only
Yes.
didn't
Who
get
the
to-
hell are you people?
Hey, what's up? Your boy Keeson, aka Mason, aka Sokar, aka Nathan Hill, aka Zell, aka Mr. Darcy. You can find me here next week or on Fridays at Death from Above or Demon Hunter.
Are you demon hunting?
He is demon
He's gonna
hunting.
demon hunt
Yeah,
with us on
he's
Friday,
definitely.
guys.
It's gonna be amazing.
And it looks like for sure Jimmy McMichael
Nice.
is going to be here as well. One of the
The writer of
creators of the
the
game.
world.
Yes.
Hi, I am Sarah Sanders Odie. I am also on DFA on Fridays, except for not this Friday or the Friday after that. But anyway, I'm here for the next few Mondays, and yeah, hi.
I am Chris Odie, and I do stuff on this show. Hey.
I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff.
Short and sweet.
I agree. You are Maggie Ferguson. My name is Christian Doyle. I'm on this show and another show. And this Friday I'm going to be on a different show, which is during the other show's time.
I'll be on that one.
Nice.
Not at all.
Maggie will be there now too, confirmed.
I'm Vanessa Postel, and I'm just on this show, Masters of the Metaverse.
Yeah.
And I'm Matt Vansel, and I am so very sorry. We'll see you next
Awesome
week.
today, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun game.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
Well done.
Yeah.
So, and we'll see you next Monday. I actually got the day right
Hey.
this week
Yeah.
at 6 p.m. for more
Masters of